How's it going? Yeah, how's it going? Red, I think we need a caster for this one if you want to hop in, mate.
Good evening.
What? Oh, you disturbed my whistling. How are you?
I'm good, thanks. How are you?
All right.
I'm ready for some more high quality elimination bracket Dota.
Yeah. Yeah. I'm just reading about the Golden State Killer. Have you ever heard of this guy?
No, carry on. Tell me more.
So, oddly enough, so I saw a tweet from Patton Oswalt, and I thought, I wonder how old Patton Oswalt is. He's like an American comedian and actor and stuff. You would have heard him. He does the voiceover for a lot of stuff. Anyway,
Okay.
You know him. I looked him up, and I forgot. His first wife died in 2016, and she was an author. And she wrote a book about the Golden State Killer. She coined the phrase the Golden State Killer. They caught the guy. His name is Joseph James D'Angelo. He's 76. He is an American serial killer, serial rapist, and burglar, and former police officer who killed 13 people, at least 51 rapes and 121 burglaries, and he did this for 12 years. He was responsible for 3 separate crime sprees throughout the state, each of which spawned a different nickname in the press before it became evident that they were the same person. Just incredible.
Right. Oh my god.
But it's like, I don't know, people don't really mention him the same way they do as like the Son of Sam or the Night Stalker, you know, or those guys, or like Zodiac Killer and stuff like that. I just think it's interesting. But they didn't catch him until 2018. That's when they charged him.
I do find it very strange how, you know, like characters like that kind of just fall out of history. Like, obviously, it's impossible to like know about every serial killer,
right? Of course.
But
this guy was fucking prolific, man. I mean, that's insane.
Because that kind of feels like recent history as well.
So Ed Gein, who everybody knows, Ed Gein. He only got 2 confirmed murders, but he's like one of the most notorious serial killers. I mean, my sister is well into this whole true crime serial killer stuff. I am not. I'm really not. Like, it's not my kind of thing to seek this stuff out. I just stumbled across it, but I don't know. I find the monetization of it a little troubling. I'll be honest with you. I'm not sure that
Oh yeah,
people constantly poring over true crime and being like, oh, we just love reading about it as, you know what, it's lurid, isn't it? It's no better than those sort of old comics they used to print where it was all about murderers and stuff like that. Sorry, I'm going to take my headphones off. Hold on a sec. Goon Special Forces are doomed. I'm going to say it right now. There's no way that they win this game. No way.
Well, there's the habit from the in-houses has carried over. Clavs will normally do all right mid or win mid, and then proceed to throw.
Yeah.
Every single game.
It is interesting. You know, the one thing playing with the Goons, having also watched them for so long now in the in-houses and really being able to get a look at their tendencies, one of the things that they all do is they seem to have no sense of self-preservation when it comes to moving around the map. Like, if they can't, like, it's like toddlers lacking object permanence. So, if they can't see the enemies, they're not thinking, holy shit, they could be anywhere. They're just like, oh, I can't see them. So, they'll do stuff like, if you look at the river, quite often I'll say, we should go and put some wards down. And one of the supports will, let's say the support is mid by our tier 1. They will walk down into the river, walk all the way along the river towards the enemy triangle, walk up the steps blind in an attempt to put a ward down. Multiple times. I've been in games where this has happened. I've seen it in the GOONTI games. I've seen it in the in-houses. At no point are they thinking they could be watching me this whole time. Like, I could just be hooked by Pudge or just stunned and blown up by Lino or anything. It just doesn't occur to them that if you can't see the enemy, that's the time to be more afraid. Whereas for them, it's like, well, if I can't see them, they can't hurt me. It's like someone pulling a duvet over their head and hoping that the murderer doesn't get them. It's like, it's just remarkable. So I think that is one of the biggest things for me that the lads do all the time, is just to walk in there into the most dangerous parts of the map like it's nothing. Who are we missing, by the way? Dave.
Yes, we're missing Dave. I've got the hot inside scoop from Eri. Goon Special Forces manager told them apparently that they were being told they were playing at 9, not 8.
Who's their manager?
And
out them.
Termfelk. This is from Eri. Dave and Kyle were still asleep, and they had to get Chrono to wake up Kyle with a phone call on speakerphone.
Just fucking call it, lads. Like, there's no way this goes well for you.
And poor Too Hot for Dota. They turn up on time, you know. They're ready to play. They're ready to fight for their lives, Ted. Who do they even play against if they...
Termfelk says that was because there was talk today about pushing it back by 1 hour. But was it confirmed? Did someone just mention it? Would you, as the manager, I'm not kidding, you would be fired by any team worth their salt if your team, because you would get disqualified or you would lose reserve time for being late. Eri, you should make them lose reserve time for being late. I'm not even kidding. That's shocking. That's shocking. They should lose 1 minute of reserve time or no balls.
There was a game in the group stage where myself, as Live Laugh Luton's manager, wasn't happy with the all chat that my players were giving. So I told Eri to take away all their reserve time. I was like, this is not acceptable.
Dave. I love the way Gandalf is his profile picture. Of all the characters in Lord of the Rings, Dave is not Gandalf. He's one of the orcs that gets killed in the first wave at Helm's Deep. That's Dave Yognot's character.
Dave is the orc that gets accidentally shot at the start.
The one that, like, with the old man fires an arrow and he goes, pictures over. That's Dave. I want Dave, if you watch this back, change your profile picture to that orc looking shocked with the arrow in his chest.
Dire team ban. Radiant team ban.
I still think about seeing that in the cinema all the time. It was such an interesting experience. Because having been a fan of Lord of the Rings and of fantasy and all that kind of stuff for so long, to see people, like a general audience, absolutely losing their shit about Lord of the Rings. I was like, what is happening?
Dire team
I did not expect this. They have banned KBJ's Disruptor and Dave's Elder Titan. What now, boys? Now you're going to battle over the scraps of there's only one Witch Doctor in the game.
Dire team pick.
I think
There it is.
Oh, they pick it. That's so chat.
Tap it.
Oh, of course they pick it.
Right, so Kyle has to play Nature's Prophet.
Goon Special Forces are banning out ScienceWhizBen.
Here comes the Dave Pudge, though. We need the Dave Pudge locked in.
They have literally
10 seconds
banned
remaining.
around KBJ and Dave. That is so funny.
5 seconds.
These
remaining.
lads did the homework.
Imagine if we had taken away the reserve time as I requested. They would have a minute to find a hero for KBJ and Dave, and it's literally Prophet, and then I don't know, genuinely don't know what other heroes they could possibly pick.
I think he played something like a few weeks ago in the in-houses that it didn't work. Can't remember what it was.
That doesn't sound likely.
What do you pick for KBJ?
Dire team.
I've not seen KBJ though.
I mean, is the 2H4D banner meant to look like a penis?
Don't know.
I
think
don't
it's
think it
a
is.
thermometer.
It does look a lot like a penis, I must say.
Looks like a burning penis. I think it's just meant to be a thermometer, but
Yeah, it's just the bulb on. It's quite a
it's
chibi.
bulbous. It's very
thermometer.
phallic. It's very phallic. I like how you say KBJ plays Prophet. A strong extension of that word. Correct, Bob. Controls the hero to some degree. It would be like saying...
I think he's on Warlock.
Yeah, no, they've gone for two other
Yeah.
fives that they
10
can play.
seconds remaining.
I mean, this should just be a brutalization, no? I
5
mean,
seconds
like,
remaining.
I don't know what Goon Special Forces are meant to do.
No. It's all in on
Radiant
Clavs.
team ban.
Just get Death
Dire
Prophet.
team
Like,
ban.
I just fucking picked Death Prophet. Ban
They banned Red
AA,
Blood.
ban AA, grab Death Prophet. I honestly think that's one of the ways that they could go. Because Death Prophet is super strong. We know Clavs can play that hero to a point. That's pretty much what they should do.
10 seconds remaining.
Have Goon Special Forces won a game?
No, they have not won a single game. They went
Well-
0-10 in the group stage.
Bob, the fact you even need to ask that
Dire
is
team
pretty
ban.
remarkable.
Yeah, I know Xerxes, mate. It honestly makes me like really depressed.
Dire team pick.
I'm going to set my audio settings to open mic.
Oh yeah.
Ashwin is here. This is sadly going to be awful games. Poor guy leaves and they become insane. Oh my god, game 3 was nuts.
I
Absolutely nuts.
I just stopped talking. I don't want to hear about it.
10 seconds remaining.
So good, Ashwin! You missed a Wogan rampage and then a Wogan ultra kill to literally save the throne. It was remarkable.
Radiant team pick.
It was a bang.
It was probably one of the best in-house games we've ever done. I'm sorry.
Ooh.
I know you don't want to
Dave
hear it.
Yognot, potentially Dave Yognot Primal Beast.
I don't care that much. I just don't know why the lads have singled me out for this.
Because you were like, I'm not doing a third, and you
10
left, and it was
seconds
immediately
remaining.
one of the best games ever. Which we
Yeah,
felt
but
bad.
5
Equally,
seconds remaining.
I don't know why when Plague leaves the game's also shit, but it doesn't affect him, the curse.
No, he's a curse in another way. He cursed my entire ISP. I mean, he is the curse. He doesn't get cursed. You haven't had technical problems in ages, Ted, he said. And literally that week,
Radiant team pick.
the internet's been dog shit for a month and a half from that date. I think I need to do something like pee in all 4 corners of his house and
Dire
sacrifice a
team pick.
goat or something.
Tide Hunter.
Hoodwink and Tide.
Tell you what, this is a solid draft from
Yeah.
Goon Special Forces. Sorry, from Too Hot for Dota.
I guess it is. I think GSF should just go all in on Teamfight.
I think that for Too Hot for Dota, I think they just need a carry that does physical damage, and their draft is just so simple to play.
5
Yeah, it is
seconds
simple.
remaining.
I would suggest that GSF should get Void Spirit. That would be my suggestion, because they actually have Macropyre and they have Fatal Bonds, so if they get a good Chrono off, it could be huge. And
Radiant
you
team
got 3
ban.
people that will die in the
Drow
Chrono,
Ranger.
but they've picked Drow. And I guess to be fair, the lads do feel comfortable in Drow for some reason. I don't know why. Can't remember the last time I won with the lads when they were playing Drow.
Who's the carry on Too Hot?
10 seconds
That would
remaining.
be.
I think it's
Team
Zoe.
Zoe?
I
I
think.
think Zoe. I think Zoe plays off lane. I think that their carry has been subbed out for Epic Doom.
Oh,
Radiant team banned.
played with Epic Doom today.
Who's playing support?
Oh, they
on
banned the
the normal
DP.
thing?
That's the smart move. I think you should ban ScienceWhizBen's OD.
Oh yeah, they normally have Cool Llama playing carry for them.
Radiant team
Okay, they banned Void.
Here comes OD.
Well,
Surely.
they need a carry. They need a carry, don't they?
Put Tide
No.
carry, mate. No problem.
I kind of want them to pick
I
Troll.
don't think they're gonna play Tide
I
carry.
reckon they should just fucking get OD and
just
stick him in the
fucking-
carry
10
lane.
seconds
Just
remaining.
stick Spectre in there and you'll be alright.
Yeah,
I kind of want them to
Spectre
pick
coming.
Troll
5
Warlord,
seconds
but if they pick
remaining.
Troll Warlord, Goon Special Forces just pick the OD.
Just get OD and go carry, mate.
Dire team pick.
Oh,
Yeah.
I don't think this is a great AM game. Because if there's one thing he doesn't like, it's having a whole bunch of shit dropped on him and getting blown up. I don't know. And
10 seconds.
I feel like there's not really a super target for AM. But I also guess they're thinking, you know what? The only real option they've got is Ice Path, which he might be able to dodge, and Primal Beast, which he can blink away from. So I guess it's not too bad.
After watching Kieran Anti-Mage yesterday, I never want to see another Goon AM.
Yeah.
I think just crack on with the DK and
I think just pick Dragon Knight, like you said, get DK, and just be all about shoving. Just push lanes down. Their wave clear is not great. It's basically Zeus, I guess. Just get DK, get in there.
4% of people have bet on Goon Special Forces. Lads, what you thinking?
They're just value bets, mate.
Right, I'm putting 1,000 on Goon Special Forces.
I'm not allowed to bet.
As the owner of the channel.
It says you can't bet. You've got infinite heads already. Because I have an infinite number of eggs.
Oh yeah.
So I'm not allowed to bet.
should come up with
Choose your
some more
hero.
POG channel reward points things.
We've been saying that for years, Ashwin.
Yeah, I know, but you know.
But I just can't figure it out. The technology is very complicated.
I can show you. I've done it.
Well, have you done a thing where... So one of the things that Joe sent me ages ago, I would have had to download like 2 programs that I would need to run.
I haven't got the thing where it's like a hand comes out of somewhere and taps you on the head, which is what you're talking about.
Yeah.
But what I do have is people can play like little sound clips with the channel points.
See, I could do
Which I
that.
think is really nice.
Do you do it through Stream Elements?
No, you do. It's just one website that you can like connect to, and then you can set up the channel points from there. You have to upload the MP3 files and
Okay, I could do that. I could do that.
you just
It's
need to
like-
come up with some good sound clips.
The email from Joe, I'm not even kidding, is so big. It's mad. Like it's like 4 pages.
Just set aside an hour or two, just crack on.
Well, no, because it's like you have to run something called Leoran Board Receiver. And here are the add new deck, edit deck, move deck up, connect to OBS, link to your Twitch, trigger shortcut, install extension, active buttons. Then you have like this huge thing where you have all these buttons, and then you have to add commands, and then there's some coding. You have to like add little source visibility changes. You have to do all these request queue buttons. Then there's a create a custom reward thing. Then you have to add. It was just mad complicated, and I was like, this is way beyond my tiny brain.
Prepare for battle.
I think you just didn't put your mind to it.
I don't know, mate. I'm not the brightest. It's very, very
my
difficult.
keyboard is not working.
Pull up your bootstraps. Get it sorted out, right?
Just crack on.
Blab's Ember Spirit. Do I believe in that to carry this game?
I've lost the ability to speak. How do I mute the lads? I can't. God damn it.
To my fiends.
Oh dear. Right. What have we got? Oh, we got the Ember Spirit. KBJ starting with his. Wow, I guess he's the non-authentic. Only 3 mangoes this time.
Wait for it.
He's got a
keyboard
stick,
is not
which is
working.
actually not a terrible idea.
Whose line is my keyboard is not working?
That's a
It's Spirit,
the
isn't it?
Toru line from the True site. Yeah.
I think it'd be funny if we added things where for 1,000,000 points you could ban someone for a day or a week.
I have 10 million points end the stream right now, and Bob says he's gonna do it one day.
Do what?
End the stream.
What does that mean?
As in, like, one of my channel point rewards is
Oh,
end the
yours.
stream for 10 million. So if anyone gets 10 million, like, go for it. I don't mind ending the stream. Get an Yognot.
Would it
Maybe
actually
ban
like?
certain-
Would it
the
auto
timeout.
end the stream or?
No, I would just like
No,
You
he'd
would
have
have
to
to
end
end
it.
like I have like timeout things as well. Like you can time out people for 100k or something like that. And you could time out mods to get them unmodded.
Oh, the
I could do
gauntlet's
points
been
where
thrown
you can redeem points for me. I can only speak in certain voices, like my stupid accents that I do. Like I have to do.
You would get
That's
Gaza.
gonna
Get sick of that in a
mate.
day.
It's
Have
just
to do
like
Gaza,
bad
have to
idea.
do-
It's gonna be a really bad idea.
King Charles. It's expensive. Or they're all expensive.
I have some which are dotes related, which are terrible. Like people can
Use BKB.
give me single draft for like they give me 3 heroes that I have to pick one of for next game. And that usually causes a lot of tension among the lads because they think I'm trolling the game.
No, Bob. I think people would pay me to do a Geordie accent for you when I was playing with you. And if that means I never play with you again, I mean it's win-win, really, isn't it? For you.
Bob is an L.
He just hates laning with me, even though I'm literally a lane winner. Win the lane for him every time. Never happy. Sacrifice my early game, get Bob levels, get Bob farm. He's never happy.
I don't think I've ever met anyone from Sunderland who's happy.
Would you be, to be fair?
No, I'm just constantly thinking about what a rough time I had.
This is pretty.
This is
Low
why
stuff so
watching the
far.
replays has been pretty good, because I can just press plus, and we skip the first 10 minutes.
That is one thing I'm getting a bit, too used to just skipping forward like
Yeah.
10 seconds on YouTube videos. Now, like when I'm watching the stream, like sometimes I'll just fuck this bit. We'll move on 10 seconds, and I can't.
Have you seen that thing in YouTube now where it shows you most replayed?
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Very handy. And have you noticed that almost, like, it doesn't mean most replayed, it means this is the point in the timer that most people have clicked on. And
Yeah.
it's almost always just past the adverts. Like, I actually think it was a terrible idea for them to add it from a monetary perspective, because all I do now is auto skip all adverts. Hey, just wanted to take a moment to talk about the sponsors for this video, ExpressVPN. I'm like, yoink, next.
Top lane. Yes, Bast. Click him.
Hammer down.
Is all a gift.
Where KBJ?
KBJ was too busy getting one-man fatal bonds on the TheBastMaster.
God bless.
Didn't attach him to anything. Just tried to harass him
How's
with fatal
Epic
bonds.
Doom do? 10 last hits. Not bad. I mean, it's bad.
Clavs is doing well mid, though.
Is this a favoured matchup for the Zeus or the Ember?
I mean, Ember should just. I think they both should just do fine.
Yeah, they both just farm.
You can burn off his flame guard pretty easily as Zeus.
Yeah, that's why I'm surprised that Claps is maxing it. That's like feels like an error.
But I mean, the thing is, it does mean that you don't have to eat fucking lightning.
I know, but he doesn't have any harass for the Zeus. Like if he was just maxing his like, he just harass the Zeus.
Yeah. I mean, that bonus hero damage is pretty big. It would mean every time he did it, it would be 200 damage.
Oh,
Yeah.
S4 mode, not again. No.
S4 Mo.
Is that what we're going to call him? S4 mode?
No, it should be. I learned yesterday it should be Samo. I've been calling him S4 mode for weeks.
I like it.
One thing that does surprise me is how well Zoe is doing. Like I played Tidehunter into Drow the other day, and it was bloody miserable.
Yeah, she should just be clicking you all the time.
But
And now
fortunately,
S4
you got
mode
Warlock.
walking back to lane. Yeah, it's just dog shit, isn't it? I mean, the lads, they like Warlock because I guess a really good ult and a good fatal bonds or something can help turn a fight. But if they kill him now, his game is over. S4 Mo has 8 last hits, 9 last
Radiant's
hits,
courier has been
and has
killed.
died twice already. That's very, very bad.
Like I played Dota over the summer and a lot of stacks with Toffee, and I think that I'm purely of the opinion that Warlock should only be picked in a lane with Spectre.
Yeah,
Like it's the only time it's acceptable.
Because like Spectre
Radiant's
can get
bottom
away,
tower
right?
is
Like
under attack.
Drow can't. If they get on top of her, I don't know what she's meant to do.
Some of these last 6 clouds, alright? Just like 1 or 2 would be. KBJ
That's
down
awesome.
again.
BastMaster just winning this top lane. Like Zoe can do whatever she likes.
Just with clicks. Literally
He's going mid.
just with clicks.
Oh, he's doing the thing. He's going mid to secure the power rune at 6 minutes. Yes, Bast.
Oh! Hello! Who wins?
And if there we go.
What the actual fuck?
No, it's because Ember Spirit would get there first with remnants. There's
Oh,
no chance
sorry,
that
Bast.
Zeus would get there first.
Bast is, I thought the, that's my bad. That's my bad. I honestly thought that, I thought
Are you
Eric was on
senile?
the Ember's team.
Why
Yeah.
N?
No.
A little bit of a senile.
No, the Snoog has beaten it into her players to control that 6 minute power rune.
Oh, is Snoog the coach?
She's the coach for Too Hot for Dota, yeah.
Oh, hello!
That's another KBJ death. He's
Zoe.
wrapping them up now. What's
Zoe,
Samo
you're
doing?
killing
Quick!
Bast.
The amount of time it took for S4 Mo to realise that he could perhaps click Zoe and she would take a shitload of tower shots.
S4 mode just sounds like some chemical that's gonna kill you.
I think they could just kill him here. It's Ravage, though.
Probably, yeah.
Get him.
No mana.
You got enough mana for Ravage and one
Oh,
touch.
dead.
Get him. It's the power play, Zoe. Ravage it.
No need.
I mean, this game is just so over.
Well, mate, you say that.
Dire's top tower is under attack.
No, I agree with Ashwin. This is before the standard Clabs throw as well.
I mean, I respect the Goon Special Forces for assembling this team, but like, what's the point?
Yeah, what is the point?
Might as well just to stay at home.
I hope they at least have fun.
Oh, I'm
I
sure
think
they're
they-
having fun.
I think they have fun.
You told me Goon Special Forces in this one, so we should watch this one.
I didn't. I did say that because I like seeing them lose. Because it's funny how bad they
But
are.
this is just shocking. Like,
Yeah, I know.
I'm deriving nothing out of this.
Right, but let me up the ante for you. It'll be over quickly. All right, you won't have to be here for an hour watching this. This game's gonna take, I'm gonna say, 39 minutes, and it'll be cool. They're gonna be up 24-3. They're gonna take Elena Rax, and it's gonna look so bad. I'm telling you. Oh, Paragon's still salty about the fact I said call it, lads. Called it over in yesterday's Whip versus WW, and how did that turn out? Flax called it 5 minutes in, and the game went 65. I don't know if you notice, this is not actually the International. I'm allowed to make jokes
Did they end up winning then?
The Wogan's team won.
Was that the team Paragon's on?
No. I think Paragon was on the other side, right?
Yeah, Wogan's team won. They're playing against Bommy's Bad Boys tomorrow. For Xerxes and chat, yes, Bonjamon will be playing later tonight.
Bonjamon Tinker?
I'm very excited. I want the return. The redemption arc for Bonjamon.
Like, I mean, Paragon literally typed "Call it, lads," when they were pushing high ground, and just before they all died to Wogan. It's pretty fucking funny. Select from users. Are you alright, dude? Are you good, man?
You know who that is?
Who is it?
I'm pretty sure it's Kieran.
I'm pretty sure it's Kieran.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
It's just salty because he's a Dota melt who the lads said they can't stand to watch play.
Denied.
Is that what happened? The
He
lads
played
said they
AM, and I think Plague almost lost his mind, right?
I don't remember this. Oh, I do have some vague recollection now, actually.
This is just Tidehunter is a full 2 levels ahead of this drow. Like, what can she do?
Well, perish.
What was that fucking ice pass for?
The Chrono very bad.
I just want to see like them do one good play, and I'll leave happy. That's all I'm asking.
Yeah, good luck.
Like, how is your AM done so well at 10 minutes against Primal Beast that Witch Doctor could just leave and go top?
Where's Dave? I don't think he's actually used a spell so far.
Where's the trample, Dave? Come on.
I don't think Dave's done anything yet, has he?
No, he's just farmed because he thinks like getting a free lane here, guys. This is
That's
great.
a good impression.
But instead, AM is just having a really good lane. He's got 20 denies.
Oh, Warlock's come down here now. Oh, there's that one-man bonds. Does KBJ know what this spell does? Does he actually know what it does?
The only thing I don't like about this mass rotation top is that Radiant lost like a load of damage on their mid tower for no reason.
They've actually lost their mid tower, but
Yeah,
they
they-
did get the deny.
They could have. Zeus could have just sat there and spammed out waves, but it just went top for nothing.
It's 22 lasted.
Oh, poor Samo. He's a stand-in as well.
Let's do anything in this game. Like, I don't just mean in this game, in any game. Like, other games that they're in, like, what are they like? What could they possibly be like?
I've been supported in lane by KBJ before. I know Samo's pain.
I mean, to be fair to them, they do play Dota a lot.
Like, are there like hype team fights in their fights? Like, in their fights?
And they're hyping that you don't know what spells are going to be landed and which not.
There's hype team fights from Too Hot for Dota in their games. But this is just one of those slow rolls.
I don't know how Radiant is still only 1k gold ahead.
Another one man
Amber's farming
bombs.
decently well. Dave's farming okay too, but he needs to get something going on here. You know, Primal Beast's pretty strong early on. Like, he could just charge in here and get some stuff done.
KBJ with another
How is
one-man
Dave
bonds.
like the most far back person?
I don't know.
Dave, go in first.
That bonds went on Zoe and was crack and shelled off.
Where are you going, Dave?
Has he played this hero before? He's just walking back and forth. It's just classic game cam.
Just get in there. You're never going to get uproar stacks unless you get in there.
Oh my god, I can't watch this anymore. I cannot watch this. What is he doing?
And now
Do
Cloud
something,
is dead.
Dave! Dave! Oh my god, he's finally doing something.
And-
Kill anyone.
And now he's just dead. He planted a tree and then ran off.
He's so shit. My fucking god. Nice juking.
Not your best effort.
Possible
Not
another
bad.
kill. Pop. No, Clabs is, as expected, the only hope. I don't know how Zoe lived there. Zoe shouldn't have lived.
So he just wandered off. Oh
my
no.
Oh my god.
Another one. Stop just using bombs.
I honestly, KBJ is remarkably bad. Like, it would actually be effort.
Why has he got to put it up evil? What is happening here?
I don't know if he knows what that does either. He doesn't know what Fatal Bonds does. Like, he genuinely doesn't know what it does. I
He's only level
believe.
6. He's just breached 6 and it's 15 minutes. What is his XPM? It's 169.
Nice.
You stacked a cab though, fair play.
Oh no.
Just glimpses of hope. Dave treats himself like he's playing fucking I.O. or something.
The lads
wants to
they never hit creeps.
He wants to be playing Nature's Prophet. You can see
Do
it in
they
his eyes.
honestly think they're going to do anything against this AM? He's just going to blink out. The three of you are the least well-equipped heroes to catch AM that I could really...
That?
Other than heroes that have no stuns, it's about as bad as it gets, lads.
Epic Doom will have his Battle Fury soon too, and he's got an ancient
Oh,
stack to take.
trouble! Oh, he's away. Oh,
Oh,
he might die
no.
though.
He's
He's fine, he's fine.
died.
Woo!
They didn't even use Ravage for
It's
that.
just Dave has just done nothing for the last like 3 or 4 minutes, just like wandering about. I don't think he's gotten more than 5 CS. He doesn't even want
But
these.
look at this. Where is he going? Like, this is something you see the lads do. What are you doing? What game are you fucking playing?
I've run out of mana. I need to go back to the base and get more mana.
But you're not using the mana you get, Dave!
These guys need some mana, then I can go farm.
He's level 7. Their post 3 is level 7, and it's going to have 0 impact. Zoe is
know.
level 9, nearly level 10, and has 2k gold in the bank. She's the 3rd highest net worth.
I want to know if their comms are just like absolutely silent, like they're all just snoozing.
I don't know how KBJ has got trapped in these trees up here, but he's been here for like 30 seconds.
He's got a TP out. And he's
Why
going
would
mid.
why would you walk out into vision?
Where is he
and
now?
then TP?
Where is he going, Dave? Do something!
This is so bad. This is
I've been
so...
watching 4 weeks of this.
My curse has reached new depths. This is shocking. He doesn't even
They're
use
picking
face
him.
boots while he's trampling. Like,
Chrono's picking him like, do something, please.
I don't think Chrono knows what the fuck's going on
Dire's
either.
top tower
I
Chrono's a
reckon they
higher
all think they're
level
doing
than-
a great job. Like they're all patting each other on the back. Nice ganks, guys.
Great circle
Okay.
movement. You moved in a circle real good there.
Oh, trouble for everyone. Oh, it's a good rock. Oh, yes, Dave. Yes, Dave. No, Dave. It's a big fight.
Oh, Clabs. Stop trying to get this kill, please.
Dire's top tower
Oh,
is under attack.
no.
Oh, the Kraken shell!
Dragon Show and the anchor smash.
Tis mine.
If she didn't anchor smash, she could have just walked in there and clicked.
Dave, yes!
He's doing stuff.
They still can't
But
get
Miss
past.
Chant,
Space created.
Oh, the
Right.
ice misses! Yay, they get him.
AM is gonna turn up at some point, and he's gonna be very big.
He's got his Battle Fury.
Even yeah, Dave still didn't do anything in that fight.
I just need my BKB.
Gotta get this BKB. Oh dear. If you ask these lads what is your favourite game and the game you play the most, they would say Dota. But if you watch them play it, you would think they hate Dota and play it reluctantly. I love the way you're using that against the one... Hero has 0 spells that actually works on. Like, he always does this. Every time he sees Shakira, ErebThoron pops his counter spell. Shakira doesn't care. None of his spells are affected by it.
I've got a hot stat from Kieran the Wise. KBJ has a 30% win rate on Warlock.
I mean, if it's that high, genuinely, if it's that high, it must be because occasionally he lucks into an enemy team that have so little idea what they're doing that they lose to level 7 at 20 minutes KBJ Warlock, who doesn't understand how Fatal Bonds works. Because I mean, this is the thing. If you only play 2 heroes, I mean, it's actually kind of funny. If you ban their heroes, the thing is, at the very least, you know it's going to be 5v3. Because Dave is going to do nothing. KBJ is going to do nothing. So, you know, you do limit it. Clavs now has even greater weight to carry.
If you throw enough rocks, you're probably going to hit some of their head.
You think so?
Oh no, Zeus.
Super dead. No, he gets the ravage off. He's going to kill S4Mo. And they do drop the rock as well.
Epic Doom! Epic Doom, he's in. He's doing stuff.
Dave, full health, full mana, no, nothing! Just doing nothing!
Kraken shell prods. No! That tied up the flail.
Yes, Dave, that was actually quite impressive.
That was good. I just wish he'd been there earlier. He seemed to be in the neighborhood. Dave, will Dave hit creep? Dave hit creep. This is his camp.
He always returns to this one camp.
I just don't know why he never face boots while he's trampling.
I don't think he knows how.
I mean, does he even use
works.
Soul Ring? I don't think he knows how to use Soul Ring either. Manta on Drow. What's that for?
We'll never know.
I have no idea what that's for.
Tortellini. Tortellini.
He should definitely not on Tort's guide.
He needs to be up in fucking The Hague for war crimes against Dota players. Tort does. There's a number of games that have been lost.
This can't be his fault.
I guarantee you.
I'm convinced that majority of people on this Discord don't use Tort's guides.
I think you're wrong.
They've been indoctrinated against it. These lads will joke about don't use Tort's guides, they're dog shit, and then they do stuff like this.
I forget who it was, but I caught a goon in Dota for New Goons advocating that you should just not use a guide and make your own.
I mean,
is like...
if you know what you're doing and you can actually look at the enemy team and think, what do I need, then sure. Shak is dead.
It's apparently an Immortal Faith guide from there. Yes, Dave!
Dave,
Fuck yes,
that was
Dave.
good. Macro Pyre on no one. Could have got a double kill with it. Chooses not
yes,
to.
Dave. I love that.
Chrono absolutely could have won that fight. Look at
Yes,
KBJ just chilling with the upheaval.
Well, Ember died in base as well.
Oh,
That's big. Sir Smashing says that the Manta is on Tort's guide 100%.
But where? Like, if it's in like additional items, I mean, what are you gonna do?
it actually is. Thankfully. Who said that? Sir Smashing 1. I can fact check it in game. There it is. Dragonlance Yasha Shard Manta. That's
I
Tort's
can't
guide.
see guides.
If you go to
Dragonlance,
Heroes
Yasha,
tab,
Manta, and then Hurricane Pike. Is that what it is?
if you go to Heroes and then to Drow,
Oh, do I have
There's
to
like
go
a-
out of the game?
yeah. If you go to like the Heroes tab on the main menu, there's like a little tab
you
for
can't
guides.
see from there as well.
Radiant's
There it
bottom
is.
tower is under attack.
Mortal Faith also has.
Oh wait, wrong
Manta.
hero. Drow.
Who else has?
And now
Manta?
he's mysteriously queued
Yep.
up a Hurricane Pike.
Yeah. I think that's his own thought. I think that he's done
Did
the
he
guide
get
up
the
to a
shard?
point.
Did he get the shard as well? No, he didn't.
No, played with a drow earlier who didn't get the shard. Didn't see the value in it. Really good, I'd say.
Well, the shard is on Tort's guide. He's not decided to take it. In fact, the shard looks like it's on most guides.
Wait,
So I
has
don't know
he
what
bought
guide
the
he's
Manta?
using.
Did his courier die?
No, he changed to a Hurricane Pike.
Oh, he's stream sniping.
Where is the stream snipe?
Okay. One of them stream sniping. I don't understand. You guys say you just want to play for fun, but then you do shit like this. Why are you stream sniping? Seriously, like, there's no doubt in my mind. There's no doubt in my mind that the lads 100% never check each other's items, because I don't do it because I trust the lads. And then I look around and both our supports are building Ether Lens first item, and I'm like, in this game, lads, with this, and we're losing so bad, and you're like still on the first part of Ether Lens. And I think Plague said you got to get into the habit of checking people's items. I was like, yeah, I probably should. I just tend to trust the boys. I don't know why.
No, I do that when I'm playing support. The problem
I
is
just
the
want to
other
see the world
support
burn,
doesn't
to
check
be
mine.
honest.
But I sincerely doubt that S4mo was
Oh, nice part.
suddenly like, you know what, actually, I'm not going to finish this Manta.
Shak, turn on your heel, sir.
Oh, nice juking.
What was that? Oh, here comes S4mo. Yeah, I would get that Haitian
Hit
get the fuck
Baby
out.
J. For some reason, he's just dropped the rock there.
Here comes Dave.
Drow's
Oh,
dead.
yes, Epic Doom.
Dave is not using his BKB. He doesn't think it's worth it.
Dude, oh my god, did you see that?
Sorcery shall not prevail.
This BKB is great for the stats, eh?
Did you see how slow that animation was on Pulverize because of Heavenly Jump? This is what I'm talking about. Like, Heavenly Jump does
It's
so
nuts.
much shit.
Yeah, it's nuts.
Like,
So-
you can't even slam a man into the ground anymore.
Margrave said it's been well documented the lads have zero shame about stream sniping. Is that true?
Tower is under attack.
It's fucking embarrassing. You guys should be ashamed. Like, I'm not being funny, but you guys stream snipe and you still fucking suck. Like, unbelievably suck. So why stream snipe? You're never gonna get better. You're still just gonna be fucking awful.
Radiant's top
Terrible.
tower has been denied.
Kieran says he doesn't know that any goons stream snipe. Bullshit.
If there are, I'll give them the benefit of the doubt.
I
but
won't.
Always. But
Radiant's bottom tower
if there are
is under
goons that
attack.
do stream snipe, you're never going to get better by doing it.
Let me be honest with you. The number of times we've seen someone have an item locked in, and then as soon as like Ashen or Plague comments on it, it immediately switches. It's just too coincidental to just be a coincidence, if you know what I mean. Like, it happens so often, it's impossible to my tiny brain to think that it just so happens that at the same time the Ancient and Divine players notice, oh, this is the wrong item, we should get something else, as if by magic that is indeed what happens. Come on.
Bad intel.
This Roche attempt is not
Yeah,
ideal.
we've actually had people comment on stuff we're saying during the cast, typing in game, and then say things like "I only have chat open" and shit like that. 100%.
That's just crazy. Why even bother having chat open? What are you getting out of it? Oh,
Oh,
Clabs.
okay.
Rock?
The rock missed.
Oh, Clabs has no mana. Oh dear. And oh, and I guess Kyle died randomly as well.
I think he got exploded.
Oh, that's just the life of KBJ, I think. You're just like, your hero dies just because you're in the area.
Yeah. No one's going to target you directly.
You're
He's a collateral. He's a civilian. Walking by, just trying to get his shopping. Cloak of Flames? That's good, Dave. Nice.
But yeah, Anti-Mage fully online now. I don't think they can stop this Anti-Mage no matter what they do. This is just going to be a slow roll.
Was there a minimum Dota hours played? I mean, I think the issue is that the lads made teams essentially from, I assume, people they play Dota with, or like for memes, like this team, the dog shit team with KBJ, Dave, and Chrono on, which is like 3 of the worst players in the in-houses on one team. Who is the manager of Goon Special Forces again?
Termfalk.
Is Termfalk any good?
He's I'm pretty sure he's divine.
And this is the team he assembled. He's like Jose Mourinho dropping down to League 2.
No, I think Goon Special Forces is one of the last teams to get a manager.
Ah.
He's done a good job though, like management-wise.
Well, that's a ravage. Will Dave use his BKB in this game? It's still a 9-seconder. Yes, Dave's used it! They are winning this fight, guys.
Oh, I think Doom has to leave. He doesn't have the Aegis.
Oh, S4 needs to be careful.
I think if you give Anti-Mage the
my.
Aegis...
Oh, Ben is
he just
actually
kills
doing the
everyone.
deeps. Holy shit. Oh my god, Ben, no!
Run, KBJ! Run!
Invisibility.
Well, it's alright. KBJ lived. Heals himself. God bless the lads.
I don't want to get Zoo sold. Just by that he used it in that fight.
He's got 2.3k gold. What did he do in that fight to earn this much Skrilla?
I think he lived.
What's he gonna buy with it?
What's
he's thinking really hard.
God, please don't buy a mech. Just anything but a mech. Get an axe.
He's gonna get Holy
Don't get an axe.
He's gonna get Holy Locket. No, he's gonna buy nothing. Just walking around with 2k. Like a stuffed piggy bank left out in the road.
You have to keep an eye on him, see what he buys. Just buy a 4-star. Buy something, anything.
Nah.
Oh.
Just you know.
Where is he going?
This is honestly watching him and Dave is like, it's like if you watch the very early versions of OpenAI when it didn't know what to do and it just walked around and it knew that not getting hit was a good thing. That is a sentry. Yeah, that's 2 sentries. Like, if you watch the early OpenAIs, it didn't know how to get objectives. It had to find it by, like, suddenly realizing that when a tower fell, it got more money. And it was like, oh, interesting, you know, maybe if I hit the towers, that would be pop.
Oh, Zoe.
Chrono's just chilling.
Chilling in the grave? Dave still has 2.5k gold.
Anti-Mage has 6,500 gold.
What in the name of God?
Buying a whole BKB.
That's a Chad play.
That is a Chad play.
I think a Chad player would be buying like a date.
Yeah.
BKB's kind of beta, but...
This AM is mid. My kids started using that
Zeus?
term.
Zeus just dead? Oh, no, it's fine.
I'm not kidding, but that should have been a go.
Radiant's bottom tower is under attack.
Oh, they are actually losing, like, don't fall for this, lads. Just take the building. Don't fall for this split push.
Zoe does love to stand in it. Oh my. Doom's gone in. BKB'd up. Guess KBJ. Is KBJ to control his lad? He is. Clavs uses his BKB. He's on the chase. Can he get anyone here?
Oh, all his mana got burned.
His mana is gone. He is now going to perish.
Yeah.
He is dead. Epic Doom gets a
Still
triple.
got Ravage.
Dave gets ravaged. They get Dave.
Oh no.
Here comes Chrono. Yes, Chrono. It's magic. S4 mode just wants this to be over with, I guess.
Dire's middle tower.
You could have manted that off and killed her, I think.
Just why are you retreating? your ant-mage is enormous.
He's farming the fucking jungle. What is going on?
Like, you could just okay, well, Ben could just 100-0 this primal beast.
That's a dieback.
Dire's
Oh, this
middle
is so
tower
dog
under
shit.
attack. Dire's middle tower has fallen.
Oh well, they tried their best.
Yeah, it's just
Do you know what? Considering how badly they played, that's an embarrassment.
it was really a bad game.
Dire's middle barracks has fallen.
A really bad game of Dotes. KBJ just chills. 3.2k gold. Goes back to base.
Keeping in line with obviously how the team has functioned, the whole GOONTI. I hope that Goon Special Forces come out with a VHS of their greatest moments.
Oh,
And it's just
yeah.
a blank VHS with that quote on its head. Just terrible.
I do hope someone's going to put together highlights of these for each team. Highs and lows for each team. If someone has the time to do it. Oh, I mean, geez, you know, lads have time to watch this bollocks every day.
I know, but for each team, it's like insane.
Yeah, but each
I mean,
team
it-
has
it-
5
it would
players
have-
on it and a
well,
manager.
Yeah, but those people might also be busy.
They ain't busy. They called it, thank God.
Dire's top tower is under attack. Radiant victory.
If people paid me 100 quid a pop, I'd do it. For each team, 100 quid per team.
That's a lot
Joke's
of
on
money.
you. Kieran is doing ours for free.
Oh wow.
Kieran's been making all these assets for something that he's going to present after GOONTI, just for Live, Laugh, Looting. It's great. Look at
Right.
these assets.
Talking of
So you better
arse,
make it to the final then.
talking of arse hats, Goon Special Forces are now in the lower bracket, or are they now out?
They're out.
Thank God.
Thank God.
Banish this team from Dota because they are so fucking bad to watch. Dave, KBJ, Chrono, I don't say this often, but you guys might be the worst players that I've ever seen play the game. There's no feel for any of it. And you've played a lot at this point. But God bless you. 2,481 matches KBJ has. 2,481 matches. And seemingly has still not even the faintest idea what to do in any given situation. Remarkable. Who's up next?
Yeah, I'll give it one more shot if I can see who the teams are.
Oh, this should be the good one. This is Monkeys for Nothing and the Chimps for Free versus Scipio's Helm Enjoyers.
Okay.
Okay.
So it's the Nutkin stack versus the Y.O.S.O stack.
If I am cursed, at the very least, I want everyone else to watch the same dog shit that I have to.
The team was created to punish clavs. That's fair.
That is actually quite fair. Would that be your like personal hell? Just that stack?
Just playing with that stack over and over and over.
Hell when Satan like directs you away from the pit of fire.
He's like, don't worry, we have Dota here.
On this fucking internet cafe.
You can play Dota for all eternity. Oh, that sounds, things are actually looking up. Here is your stack. KBJ, Dave Yognot, Chrono. Who else can I put in there?
Well, it's S4Mo in that one. But Amos is terrible.
Amos, Chrono, KBJ, and Dave Yognot. And they will never learn, despite playing 1 billion games of Dota. And you cannot mute the enemy. Or you could have the River of Fire. I'll take the River of Fire. Oh, fuck.
What's wrong?
I just need to check when I need to get my MOT done.
So this match is quite relevant. This is for a place in the upper bracket final.
Hold on, I've got to talk to Mrs. F real quick.
So winner of this gets top 3.
Yeah, this is for all the marbles.
What's the prize pool looking like now? Like how many pennies did we reach? 4? 5?
I think we're at 5.
5. That's good.
More successful than this TI's prize pool, anyway.
90% of the donations, of course, go to Ari's next laptop, but we take the prize pool that we get.
Who made this command for Ted's list?
I
And
made
why
it.
is Snoob on this list?
Because he literally, his list is Snoop. He lists Eri and Snoop because he thinks they're both boosted. I would disagree, but it's, you know, he's like, his brain malfunctions quite a lot. It's unfortunate, you know, he's getting old. Sad to see. I hope this game will end the meat curse.
No, this would be
like,
this would be a good one.
It's crushing, you know, long day at work. Wanna relax for the evening, and I have to watch this shit.
So I got a new game.
What's it called?
It's called Solasta Crown of the Magister. Oh, Ashwin's not in the lobby. Oh, he's in the lobby. Right. He's in the channel. It's like a D&D 5th edition rules party game, D&D adventure thing.
Oh, I played this.
You didn't like it?
Oh no, I liked it. It's just it's better with people. I think. You can play it like up to a party of 4.
Ah.
How much is it?
Don't know.
It's I think it's free on Game Pass if you got Game Pass.
No.
It's 12 quid.
Solasta Crown of the Magister.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, it looks weird. It's like XCOM-y.
Yeah. It's like it's got like full 5th edition rules like incorporated into it, so everything is dice rolling.
Right. Honestly, this is just like, this is like what we've been doing in Gloomhaven, except it looks much more enjoyable.
What's wrong with Gloomhaven? I think you
Well,
guys loved it.
I was loving it, and then so the way it works is you have like a personal quest at the beginning, and if you complete it, you unlock a new character. I was having a lot of fun on my old character, and I completed my personal quest. I was like, great, we can see what this new character does. My new character is so boring, and like it's just so shit, and I hate it so much, and it's just made me not want to play anymore. It's very sad. So I did like it a lot before. And what the more annoying thing is, Miles unlocked his new character today, and his new character's fucking awesome.
Oh,
Mine's just like a doofus.
so I used to play a game called Temple of Elemental Evil, which was a D&D. I think I want to say 3rd edition rules. It might have even been. Yeah, it must have been 3rd edition. It might have been older than that. Which was just a turn-based D&D. I like that rule set. And that's what I grew up playing. That's the kind of fantasy strategy game that I like. His brain is so big. I understand it. And I like that. And then it's got, you know, you move around, you do quests and shit. What is happening? The lads are not going to connect.
Yep. Who was it?
Red, get in here.
When is Divinity 3 coming out?
Oh God, they've got to do Baldur's Gate.
Baldur's Gate 3, yeah.
Yeah, get Baldur's Gate out, please.
I mean, I know it's available, but I have no interest in playing it until it's finished.
Can't even disconnect from this game. What's going on?
Type /clear.
Right. Okay. I'm back in the lobby. Is Eri starting things? I'm back in the lobby.
I think it's having Kieran in this channel. I'm not even kidding. I suspect it was Kieran. That's my first instinct.
I think it might be because Kieran joined after the coin flip happened, but we've got no way of knowing.
Yeah, Divinity 3 isn't announced yet. Just run, Linky Bean. Get the fuck out of here.
I'm new to Dota 2. Any tips? We don't need to remake the lobby. We can just go, can't we?
Well, I think Eri's saying it's fucked because someone has done something bad.
Eri is the one person who doesn't stream snipe, and probably should.
Who? Eri?
Yeah.
Yeah, I guess so.
Team ban.
So Mancap's owned by Jonas, and Scipio's owned presumably by Y.O.S.O. I don't know who their coach is.
Team ban.
Anyone know who Scipio's manager is, if they have one?
Scipio's Helm enjoys his Nanesque.
Nanesque? Well, he is quite an Italian. I mean, if you look at his skin tone, he's very bronzed.
He's definitely not. He's one of the pastiest lads I've ever seen.
Radiant team pick.
Nanesque.
I still can't believe that he bites to Cindy's wedding.
Yeah, that was
bites to the
mad.
hotel.
That was mad. From quite a way. Like he took a train. When we went out for Riley Jam, I think it was, me and Nanesque took basically the same train home. And he went on towards like Windsor and down that way. And he cycled from there up to Oxford. Mad.
Radiant team pick.
Oh, a legend.
Viper Jakiro against Lycan.
So, haven't watched these teams play in the group stage. I think that Scipio's Helm enjoys winning this would be a massive upset.
10 seconds
Really?
remaining.
They do have szethw.
Really?
I mean, this is actually
5 seconds
relative
remaining.
to what we've just seen, a reasonably strong game from Monkeys. Like this team is actually not as bad as a lot of the other teams. I will say that. Lanyro is also not too bad. Y.O.S.O can pop off. I can't remember if Matey Potatey is dog shit or
He's
not.
terrible. He's terrible. No, he did have a good game yesterday on Tide, though. His Tide was alright.
Radiant team.
Had one sus play, but overall.
Yeah, look, these lads can turn up. It's just the issue is, are they going to turn up today?
This won't feature people walking
Dire
around
back.
doing literally nothing for 20 minutes. So we are at least free of the curse of the triple threat of Chrono, KBJ, and Dave. Like they're out of the tournament now. So thank God we can move on.
Cap for this tournament.
The MMR, it's all just in-house
10
lads, isn't it?
seconds remaining.
Because, well, I mean, NPR says
5
that
seconds
Monkeys have
remaining.
2 legends.
Who?
I don't know.
So szethw is playing from a hotel lobby in Hong Kong at 5 o'clock in the morning. That's commitment. We need more of that in the in-houses.
I mean, Vi last night, I don't think I've seen Plague so angry in some time.
Radiant team ban.
And he was already on Plague's shit list.
Dire team
Yeah.
ban.
I mean, to be honest, that was really bad. You can't do that. It's just making a mockery of everyone else's time.
Ten seconds remaining.
I mean, lads, you got to take it seriously. This is to be the champions of the first ever GOONTI.
Radiant team ban.
And going by the amount of aneurysms that Eri must have had putting this together, this is probably going to be the only GOONTI.
Next year we'll have a battle pass.
Next year we'll have a whole DPC system sorted out with mages.
Alright, so here's a story. See if you guys can figure this out.
Yeah.
10 seconds.
A BBC
remaining.
presenter has been accused of
Dire
walking out on a
team
lap dancer he was having an affair with after she became pregnant. The unnamed presenter and the lap dancer had a 6-month affair, but he cut all ties when she told him she was pregnant, the Sun reported. According to the dancer, a DNA test showed that the presenter was a DNA match for the baby girl, but it stopped short of a paternal match. The married presenter had, she said, then insisted that she sign a non-disclosure agreement. At the time, I was more upset he hadn't taken responsibility. I was left to it, all on my own with not a penny from him. I was young and dumb, pregnant and scared with my first child. And here's one of the tips. Allegedly, this primetime BBC presenter scrawled his catchphrase across
10
her
seconds
chest
remaining.
before embarking on a 6-month fling. So, name a
What is
primetime
catchphrase?
primetime BBC presenter who has a catchphrase.
Well, it can't be Brucey.
He's dead.
I say. Well, yeah, but I mean, it might have happened in the past.
Radiant
Yeah, he just puts on the
I'm
chest,
gonna
nice to
say,
see
okay.
you, to see you nice.
Yeah, just why not?
Graham, I thought Graham Norton was is he on the BBC? Is it Graham Norton?
Yeah, I think he is.
Well, I mean, he's gay, so I doubt that. As is Dale Winton. The Chuckle Brothers aren't on the BBC.
And one of
10
them's
seconds
dead.
remaining.
Yeah.
Rip in peace, Barry.
Mm.
5
I just don't
seconds
watch enough.
remaining.
I mean, could it be Alan Sugar?
You're fired.
Dire team back.
You're pregnant. That's what he wrote across it.
You're pregnant.
I've laid on this lap dancer until she became pregnant. I reckon.
Your task today.
My thought was is to sign this NDA. My feeling was that it
10
was
seconds
Lineker,
remaining.
but what's his catchphrase? Welcome to match of the day.
5 seconds remaining.
Like that's his catchphrase, or something about Walker's crisps. What's Gary Lineker's catchphrase? He can't write that on.
He
Just
has
draw a
to.
picture of a crisp on her chest.
I don't think he has a catchphrase. That's true. I mean, there's not many of them. I'm honestly hard pressed to think of one that does.
Hugh Edwards.
Unless it's from like the back streets of BBC.
Could it be Hugh Edwards with "Welcome to the 6 o'clock news"? He just wrote that across her chest.
I could it be David Attenborough with "And here we see
a vagina"? He's like 91. What's Jonathan Ross's catchphrase? Hugh Edwards wrote "The Queen is dead." Oh, it can't be. Andrew Marr. I don't know. Paxman. We all know the rules, so let's
you lose my point.
I thought he would have written, you all know the rules, so let's get on with it. That's what he wrote on her chest.
He just wrote, what sort of ridiculous answer that usually hears?
Lancashire? No, it's Hong Kong.
Juliet.
No, it's Hong Kong. That's the kind of thing where he gets really up.
Team ban.
Shakespeare? Oh, goodness, no. Yeah, but my favourite is when he's appalled at their wrong answer, but then the right answer is something that's really not that far away from the correct answer. They just had a guess. But he's appalled nonetheless. Brian Blessed shouting, "Dive!" Or Gordon's alive. Yeah, it could be. I've started, so I'll finish. Could be. Could be.
Could be one of the lads from Countdown. Oh, isn't that on ITV actually?
I think it's Channel 4, isn't it?
Channel 4 maybe.
Yeah.
It could be like a game show, to be fair.
All right, so is Paddy McGuinness on the BBC? And if so, what is his catchphrase?
He's on Top Gear, isn't he?
Team ban.
Yeah, he's on Top Gear. Along with Freddie Flintoff.
Is he the main host? He might.
No
What is his
lighty, no
catchphrase?
likey.
10
No
But
lights,
I don't
no
think
lights,
he's on
no
the
lights.
BBC. I'd be honest with you. I think he sounds more like an ITV lad.
5
He's on Top
seconds
Gear, mate.
remaining.
Is that still on the BBC? Because I thought they dropped it.
Yeah. Also, it should be on BBC Two.
I don't think it is it? I thought Top Gear had been bought by Channel 4.
Why do you think that?
I don't know. I just thought it had gone. Oh, it says it's on BBC One. I thought they dumped it, but I guess they just dumped Knobhead and his fucking Knobhead mates.
10 seconds remaining.
Brian Cox. The galaxy, right, is like a couple of
Galaxy
massive jugs.
Massive.
Is it Tom Scott?
If you see this grain of sand, this is how much.
Radiant
My jizz is a bit like the Milky Way. It's massive and it's spinning around between a couple of giant tits.
And he wrote that on
That's
her.
Cox, yeah.
Round.
Yeah, wrote it on her. I'm here between a couple of giant tits because we're sandwiched between two galaxies. That's the sort of shit he'd come out with.
He would
Right.
absolutely say that.
Right, Eri, I like your trail of thinking, but what is
10
Mr.
seconds
Blobby's
remaining.
catchphrase?
Oh, Blobby! If I remember rightly. Blobby, Blobby, Blobby! Isn't that what Mr. Blobby used to say? On that bombshell.
Yeah.
I used to watch Noel's House Party like everybody else. Oh, wait a minute! What's Paul Hollywood's catchphrase? Something about a soggy bottom?
Doggy bottom.
That was Mary
That would
Berry.
work in the bedroom.
Or is it where he says something like, that's good, that's nice, something like that? What's Paul Hollywood's catchphrase? But that's on Channel 4 now, isn't it?
I think
He went
Paul
to Channel
Hollywood's
4.
catchphrase is just staring at you. He just has that look when he knows you've done it. Like he's like analysing you like a robot.
What if it's Alan Hansen and he just writes terrible defending on their tits? Terrible defending. But he hasn't been on telly for years. I wonder what's happened. Where's Alan Hansen now? I know they just got rid of the other lad.
I bet he's been on like a series of Dancing on Ice or some shit like that.
He's a keen golfer and a member of the Hillside Golf Club.
That's what all old men go and do. Crack on with the golf.
Ладно, смотрим дальше.
He lives in Southport. Good lord. He's not. He was against Scottish independence. Interesting. Well, he's a former defender, isn't he? Oh, you've got to keep together. The backline's got to be together more than that. They're too spread out. Scotland and England now. Oh,
it's the witch doctor set again.
Prepare for battle.
Well, I see Disco Pony. Oh, they're going to do this shit again.
What do you think your
This is
mine?
Yeah. What you lamping down is your one catchphrase.
You're out of the stack.
You're out of the stack.
Yeah.
So monkeys do this every game. But then they actually go for a gank with it as well.
Yeah, I saw last time I saw them do this. They made it all the way up to the enemy top rune, while still doing this. Oh, they stopped.
Oh, they're broken off.
Bob, I think because it's seen as a game for rich people.
30
I
seconds
think golf
to
is
battle.
golf is fine. I'm not going to stop making fun of it. Like, I like golf.
It's got fusty rules.
Doesn't mean a load of old people don't play it though.
I mean, what does annoy me about golf, and I got into it a while back. I've obviously haven't done anything with it lately. Just as I was getting into it, COVID happened, and I kind of got knocked for 6. They've both managed to de-ward each other's sentries, but not each other's wards.
The battle begins.
I think the one thing that annoys me about it is, bang in the middle of a town or a city, you'll have a vast fucking area just set aside for golf. And no other sport in the world that I can think of requires a private club that could literally fit multiple hundreds of houses into. And we're like, there's no room to build houses. But there's room for golf courses. There's like 2 massive golf courses near me. And
that's a nice argument.
There's and another one which isn't that big, but it's still right in the middle of a bunch of houses.
There should be some obligation from them to maintain biodiversity, like in the area that they own.
Well,
they can't just have it all be like.
It's all just grass. But I mean,
gotta have something. They gotta have like some wild. They make them put wildflower meadow in there. Somewhere.
I think that's a nice
idea. If you hit your ball into it, so be it.
Bees and shit like that, yeah.
Yeah, just crack them in there.
What about football stadiums? So the thing is, Bob, football stadiums don't take up as much room as golf courses. And second of all, you get thousands and thousands and thousands of people enjoying football all at once. If you think about golf, most golf courses have like maybe a couple of dozen people on them at a time. And it's members only and all the rest of it. So I feel like it can't be used for anything else. Football stadiums can be used for other things. Like I'm just putting it out there, Bob. Like, you can like something and still accept that there's a bad side to it.
Fundamentally right. This is a Ted good take.
Thank you.
That doesn't mean we have to bin golf courses.
Yeah, I'm just saying.
Just
like,
rethink the idea of it.
You asked, why do people not like golf? I think that's a factor, is that it's right there in your face, it's exclusive, and it kind of feels like, oh, so you guys are just allowed to have a massive fucking club in the middle of town.
I wonder how much it would cost to like buy the land for that, because like you know how much land costs.
Oh, it's all historic, isn't it?
Fuck ton of land. Yeah, they must have owned it for ages.
Yeah.
I just wonder how much it'll go for now.
Right, before I open last hits and denies, I'm gonna guess that Madge is majorly struggling mid and probably has 4 last hits. 7, okay, well, take it back. But Viper has 11, so.
Lycan only has 4, Drow only has 5, so it's not going that well for Man-Calf currently.
So regarding watering of golf courses, I will say that in the UK, I don't think it's that big a deal because it generally does rain here a lot. So I don't think that's a concern in the UK, to be honest with you. I mean, they are very pretty, well-maintained, beautiful sort of land. But like Ashwin says, there's a serious lack of biodiversity because it's mostly fucking grass.
Trouble for Scipio's, not Scipio, for MP. Just about gets out.
There's a lot of spell trading going on in the bot lane.
Where are you going, Madge? What was that little walk back for nothing, dude? What that costs you last hits, mate.
I think Madge is much better than Y.O.S.O.
Y.O.S.O has picked Viper, and as we know, Viper tends to not fucking do anything.
Like he's doing okay now. He's doing okay now, but Leshrak's just past him. It's not where you want to be. You could just I feel like you could just harass him a bit more. Yeah, just keep going, Y.O.S.O, mate. Don't give up. That's good stuff, mate.
Oh, here's the up. Oh my God, no.
Oh, that's gonna hurt.
One extra boot. Lycan's doing a bit better now. Going straight for the old hod.
Yeah, he got a couple of free waves on the Lycan.
So, one question I've got is, if you're gonna go for this offlane Lycan hod rush, was BastMaster banned? Because I feel like he's just a better hero. For if you're gonna use him in this role, I feel like BastMaster gives you more. I mean, the BKB piercing stun is huge. He can literally fucking take lanes of buildings by himself. I mean, Lycan can, I agree, but I think BastMaster offers much more all round. And that vision from the Hawk and everything, I don't know. I don't see why you would pick this over BastMaster, but I don't know.
I think Bean is more comfortable on it. They've played this offlane duo Lycan Shadow Shaman a lot during the group stage. They seem quite confident on this, and if something's working, why change it? I'm surprised the teams haven't banned it out against them. Honestly, just the Lycan.
Madge has a 65% win rate on Leshrak compared to Y.O.S.O's 54.5 on Viper. Good stat, Kieran. Thank you.
These are some very direct stats.
Very direct, very boring stats.
Give us some.
That is a dead drow. Lanyro, you have half health. No puss.
I think the problem is Kieran is I think he's a physicist, so you know you've got to be very direct to the point. The stats don't lie. Lock him in. Write a paper.
He is maxing Splitter.
Matey.
I don't know if that's right.
Matey Potatey.
I tried to kill him, but I cannot do it.
Just
My opinion on Leshrak's skill build. It's fine. I'd rather him do that than maxing lightning. I think you can probably do either. I just prefer the taking towers side of maxing.
They killed Dawn. Lesh is going to come around the side here on Y.O.S.O. I don't know if he can actually kill Y.O.S.O.
Just so.
Revile.
Just looking at the last hits and denies, I think it kind of speaks about how different these side lanes are going. Because in the top lane, you've got Ninjasnowman and B both CSing quite well, but in the bot lane, there's just a lot of fighting going on.
Yeah, it's really a very fighty. I think the temptation is when you see Drow Venge, you think, look at these squishy bitches, we could get them with Dawnbreaker and Jakiro. But it's actually a lot of damage with the Venge stun and then the arrows from Drow. It's especially as she hits level 6, it's going to be really hard for them to get her.
Yeah, I would actually like Matey to play a bit more aggressive in this lane. I feel like Dawnbreaker can throw her weight around a bit more than he's doing.
Yeah, I think especially early on.
Dire's bottom tower is under attack.
Trouble maybe for sneaking in later. Nice path.
The lesson for you.
Nice breath.
I think szethw was dead as well because you've got Hammer coming up. Yep, there we go.
Dead.
Lanyro.
Use the szethw.
Yeah, it's terrible. It is absolutely dreadful.
I think I could get rid of that ice.
Madge is trying to go in here on Viper, but it's not going to be much fun. Why did he stop? I think you had him, bud. The lack of a stick I find troubling.
On who? On Y.O.S.O?
On Y.O.S.O. mana-starved hero against a spellcaster. Just get a fucking one, dude.
They tried to do the bottle handoff, and it did not work.
So, I've had multiple games where I've said to the lads, when you die, can you please bring me the bottle? And I know Ashwin pointed out that I asked people to do it, and he said he was doing it, but I was like here, and the lad TP'd here. There's no way. Like, I'm not going to run back there and miss 3 creeps. Just need a little bit of coordination.
Match? I think this is a mistake match. Oh, yes, he didn't ult.
Oh, no, he doesn't have his ult up on
no.
Match could be dead. Woo! I just think it needs a little bit of coordination.
That's the cost of not buying a raindrop.
Yeah. Who was I playing with the other day? They bought a raindrop at like 20 minutes. I was like,
that's abysmal. You know how you can't buy raindrops until 3 minutes? I think you shouldn't be. I think you shouldn't be able to buy raindrops after a certain amount of time.
Past 10 minutes.
Yeah.
The only use for raindrops past that point is like if you're getting like maledicted and you need to survive the burst damage in base.
Right.
You just quickly buy one.
That's a nice idea.
You can probably do the same with like a curry fires or it's cheap.
They're just running at Ninja here. I feel like that was kind of lacking in. Being able to eat the creeps is pretty huge. Actually.
Oh, that's pretty good actually. Yeah, because you get the gold.
Yeah. Y.O.S.O's going to try and fight Lesh now, but waited too late. He is dead. He is dead.
No experience for Y.O.S.O because he died first. That hurts.
Y.O.S.O's having a rough old time now. Madge almost level 9.
I'm not really sure if Matey watches this replay back. I'm not really a big fan of going the carry build on Dawnbreaker right now. Like when you got these heroes, you don't really need to be the physical damage hero in this game.
Yeah, they've got a massive push lineup.
There we go. It's like all push apart from Venge. I like it because if you're standing there and you've got Lycan, Drow, Leshrac, and Shadow Shaman taking the building, if anyone gets gone on, and their initiation is essentially Dawnbreaker goes in, like that's their initiation, you can always swap someone out, and then I think they've got big problems. It does annoy me when the lads pick Dawnbreaker, who I think is really strong, but then to pair with it one of the slowest heroes, who was just not an initiator in Jakiro, makes it hard to start fights.
I'm not really sure what you build on Dawnbreaker in this game, because you're all about team fight. Is it just BKB shard?
I don't think that's ever bad.
It probably is. I'd probably get like a Shivas or something after that. I'm not quite sure.
Structures are fortified.
But because you have a lot of physical damage between Clinks and Witch Doctor.
But that's my point, is that the lack of control. Like they got good single target blow up, but I just think like neither team's really gone for a team fight lineup. But that really favors the pushing team because
Lanyro is doing here.
If you have save like Venge, and the enemy team doesn't have any kind of jump, you can just push without any real threat. Because if anyone gets gone on by Dawnbreaker, you could just swap them out, and then what does she do? They're just standing about.
Swap. Nice. Should be dead man. Oh, that's good.
Oh my god, that's
good
stuff.
Yes.
Yes, ErebThoron. ErebThoron.
It was a mercy killing.
Why have we got any Italian heroes?
Yes, Y.O.S.O! Take that, you fucking disco pony bitch!
Yeah. There was like a hero design that I saw on Twitter the other day. It was like mycelium, like this mushroom-based hero.
Mm-hmm.
A lot of effort went into that. I'll have to see if I can dig it out.
I
was gonna say quite like a lazy name, but of course we have Axe, who just holds it out.
Yeah.
Oh, here we go with the shackle. Licky
Oh,
licky!
Oh, but the Dawnbreaker roll.
Oh, what a Dawnbreaker roll!
That was huge.
Oh,
that was
Matey!
massive.
The
Oh,
turnaround! Y.O.S.O
what
had...
are you doing, Y.O.S.O?
Okay, they're all dead. It's terrible.
Oh, nice swap.
Oh, nice. Terribly. That was a great rotation from Madge.
Did Y.O.S.O TP in with no health? Because
Yeah,
he
he
just
did.
melted.
Dire's top
I think
tower
the
has fallen.
Viper maybe has been a desperation pick.
I just think they didn't know what to pick. I'll just win the lane, I'll pick Viper, but he didn't really win the lane.
No, he didn't pressure that Shak enough.
So, I mean, Lesh is behind. Lesh has died twice. Viper has died 3 times. And Lesh now has 3 kills, and I think is just going to run around taking buildings and getting scary.
Dire's middle tower is
Lanyro
under
did
attack.
not take macro fire at level 6.
That feels like a misclick.
Must be.
Dire's middle
Especially
tower
against this
is
much
under
push.
attack.
Like lads, you need to all be mid right now. You need to be defending this mid tower.
This is the problem with the Jakiro. There's no setup for this. It's
It's
all on
on
Dawn.
the stat, but Arab has in terms of all the GOONTI games has got the top 3 places for most wards placed.
Yes, no, I saw that. Yeah, that was
Some
actually
games he played 60, which is just insane.
that is insane.
You don't
That-
need to buy that many wards. Calm
Yeah,
down.
I think that must have been against an Invis hero. It must have been sentries.
Just buy a gem at that point and give it to your tank hero. I think there's this fear behind buying gem because it's such a big committee.
Oh,
This is a great play from
that's a
Arab.
very good.
Oh, what a
That's
fire!
huge. That is huge. Mamma
Great
mia!
play from the 2 supports.
That was beautiful.
What a fuego.
Radiant's middle
Muy
tower is under
caliente.
attack.
Well, I don't know how you say that in Italian, actually. Molto caliente? It's probably,
Molto caliente.
probably a very similar word.
Yeah,
What's hot in Italian?
probably like just cali.
Radiant structures
Otto.
Molto cali.
Dire's bottom
It's I was close. They did shorten it. It's caldo.
Caldo. Caldo surely means cold, no?
That sounds like it means cold.
How do they say cold?
Molto caldo.
Frigio?
Frigio. Formaggio.
I kind of want Ninjasnowman to come down and help defend this because okay, right, there's no defending this.
Dire's structures
Yep,
are
this is a dead tower.
They're going around the back here.
Dire's middle tower has
Fredo. That's right, Fredo.
Is it really Fred?
My god.
Fredo. That'll be 25p, mate.
10p back in my day.
Is it 25? I thought
Like
it was like
something
40.
like that. Is it?
Dire's middle
Oh,
tower is under
wait, hang on.
attack.
I'm looking up Fredo prices. It's 30p.
Radiant's bottom tower
it's
is under
30p. A 200% increase on the 1990s figure. Jesus.
Do you know what? I was out the other day and I bought a Coke and I think it was a donut. And they were like, £4.75 please. And I was like, okay,
Jesus.
Did you get it from Prep?
no! I was like, excuse me? Yeah,
That better be the best damn
£4.75.
Coke.
It's like in some of those shops, it's like a bottle of Coke
Dire's bottom tower
is
like
is
£2.50.
£2.50.
Yeah,
So
it's
for no
insane.
reason at all.
It's
Dire's
insane.
bottom tower has fallen.
Like, what service are you fucking providing putting this Coke on your shelf that justifies this markup?
Dire's bottom tower is under attack. Radiant's top tower is under attack.
No, because it's not Alfredo, Eri. It's not fettuccine Alfredo. It's fettuccine Alfredo. All one word.
Radiant's middle
Should
tower
it shouldn't
has
should it
fallen.
therefore be fettuccine al
Radiant's
Alfredo?
top tower is under attack.
No. It must be the name of a lad.
Oh shit! There's a Dawnbreak
Oh
roll
my
happening.
god. Why is it so high up?
What a great Dawnbreak roll!
That
again.
was huge.
Oh the palm.
Big path, big bongos, big maledict, big alt.
What a defense. And now Alfredo has come to die.
Al Alfredo.
Now he is Alfredo in the gravo. His corpse is Alfredo. Non caldo. Fredo.
Slowly picking up a bit of Italian every now and then.
See,
Radiant's middle tower is under attack.
there you go. There was some more.
Did they say C in Italy?
That's yes. Isn't it?
I just wondered if it was the same word as in Spain.
Radiant structures.
What else
are
could it?
fortified.
What else is it? I could be wrong.
I don't know.
Well,
Yes.
fish live in the sea. There's been some great defenses
Yep.
from Scipio's Helm.
Waiting for the. I don't know who I'm waiting for. All the Italians are in chat, in game.
Yes.
So
We're playing for our
when we
music.
were in the States, the cost of everything was insane. When I used to go to the States, it was like, wow, everything's so cheap here. And now it's all like, my God, everything is so fucking expensive. It's insane. I don't know how people are meant to live. Luckily, you know,
They on average earn quite a lot.
no, they really don't.
get-
They really
No,
don't.
Is in their average salaries is a lot higher.
In
But
America,
they don't get like free healthcare and shit like that. The average salary is like 10,000.
but they have to put more money into all kinds of shit. That
Yeah, they've got it. They get fucked over on other shit.
Radiant are scanning.
That was dead. That's gonna happen.
Dire's top tower has fallen.
I haven't done any investigation into, you know, like after all of the bullshit, how much difference difference is.
Well, all I know is that when I was out there, the cost of like even things like an Uber was like dramatically higher than it was in the UK.
Oh, what is Ninjasnowman doing?
Ninjasnowman's
That
decided
was
to
so
die.
bad. That was so bad.
Radiant's middle tower is under attack.
I had some American friends over for the weekend, and I was chatting to one of them who I'd not met before, one of their partners, and they were amazed. We got to talk about work. He was amazed that I got 28 days of holiday a year.
Yeah, no, they don't.
Like,
They get like 10
I had
days.
no idea.
Go, Joso dead.
No, they can't get to the
Taking
drow.
trouble. Oh, disaster.
This is
Unable to get to the drow.
yeah, this is going to be their issue. This is the problem when you go pos forward. Lanyro's done some nice things, but you cannot lead with Jakiro. You can't jump in there as Jakiro. There's no setup. There's no save, and there's no setup. They can't get on top of the drow. The only hero who can do it is Dawn, and she just basically has to Dawn on top of her. It's rough.
If they,
Which means that like Viper would need to be toe to toe with Drow and live.
if Scipio's Helm Enjoyers can delay this game enough, I would like to see Matey get an overwhelming blink.
So when I was a kid, my dad and his wife got 10 days vacation a year.
It's insane.
10
This
days.
guy I was talking to gets
That's the American
gets a-
dream, baby.
Oh yeah.
Gets a week of holiday
Yeah,
a year.
A week.
Yeah.
Like, because they're not entitled
What
to,
do you even
like,
do on that
holiday.
week? I'd just be frantically rushing
They
around.
save
trying
it
to
for
do as much as
Thanksgiving and shit, man.
possible. They don't even get it off for Thanksgiving.
Yeah, but that's what I'm saying. There's like, they get nothing. They get absolutely nothing. So they
They
use
don't
it.
get like bank holiday, nothing.
Well, no, they do get some bank holidays, but everybody
Yeah.
always says they get more bank holidays, but they do not. They do not. They might get like one more day, but it is really nothing like that.
I mean, I get a day off for my birthday.
Like, he was
Nice.
He was legitimately in shock that I get 28 days of holiday a year, and then bank holidays on top of that. Like, he couldn't believe it.
Right.
Radiant's bottom tower
God forbid
is under
people
attack.
have a fucking life outside of work. The thing is, they turn it into this noble thing where it's like, you gotta work. Like, if I'm working for myself, like, I don't mind working every day, which I pretty much do, because I'm self-employed. But if I'm working for someone else, I'm like, you do realize I'm getting the really short end of the bargain here? Because presumably I'm worth more to you than you're paying me, otherwise I wouldn't be employed there. Like, that's the whole balance is, and I get it. like the business owner is taking the risk and all the rest of it, and you know, you're working for a company, big or small. Essentially, I'm an employee. But Noam Chomsky said some really interesting stuff about wages and how the idea that it's a noble thing has been built up over years, but that the founding fathers saw wage slavery as a massive problem. And that having, like, a job was not some ennobling and freeing thing. That it actually essentially made you a slave to a wage.
Capitalism, baby.
Here we go.
The Leshrak shard.
How do they ever get back there? She can just stand in this and plink, and they have no way of getting on top of her. A wild bongo is thrown. That's Maledict bongo down. This is a really nice setup from Mancap, actually.
The thing is as well, they've put the sentry on as well preemptively. So this is a really good play because Ninjasnowman can't get anywhere into the fight now. But there's no sneak.
Lord. Well, Sticky Animator just dead.
Well, they get him. Big Dorno. They was just sleeping. They were just sleeping.
Oh, that swap was so good.
Yeah, that was huge. I think they're still going to get Madge, but he is very quick. There's the stun. It's going to last for days.
Throw a hammer.
He's got a hammer soon.
Throw a hammer.
Yeah! Yes. Can they get Nut King Bar? I think they can. Click.
Oh, they got him.
He has a TP.
Relocate him. Oh!
Got him!
No.
Well, whoever Matey Potatey's been playing out of his goddamn mind.
Matey Potatey, yeah, he's having that. He's almost got the BKB as well.
Radiant's top tower has been denied.
I take holidays when Mrs. F takes holidays, or if I'm not feeling it. Otherwise, I'll work every day. Hardest working streamer in the Yogs cast.
I know you grind like. I mean, to be fair, you probably work like 10 hours a day, which is pretty impressive.
Thank you.
Was it like at the tail end of like last year they released that chart of hours streamed?
That's what I'm saying. I was like fucking #1 by so far. If you look at all the other Yogs members, they'll often say, "Not feeling it tonight, so I'll see you guys tomorrow." And they set a schedule. I'll be streaming so and so.
Schedule is like Monday 8 till 9,
5
Tuesday,
till 7 Mario Kart.
Yeah,
like,
and then 10 is just like 8 till 12 in the evenings, and then in the mornings 10 till 3.
9 till 3 U-boat. Yes, I. Like, I'll do a 6 to. Sometimes I've done like a 7-hour stream in the day, and then a 3-hour stream in the night. Like, pretty regularly. I just fucking love it. Like, I'm in the house by myself. What am I gonna do? The kids are at school. Then they come home and they go to their rooms. They don't want anything to do.
There's a rap around here from Y.O.S.O.
Y.O.S.O, it comes in. He's a silence. The BKB. Get the like and.
Can they get B?
Away.
They can't.
Abilities are being used.
Like it away.
After him, lads.
Oh, hello.
Root.
No! You had one job!
No,
Fucking
so
unbelievable.
close.
Report. He was standing still.
That's not the worst, though. Both, like... Monkeys use the snakes. What did they use? They used Viper Strike. I think that was about it.
And BKB on.
Wait. You're telling me
BKB on Viper, yeah.
Pedguin stopped doing that because people were getting shit for it? God damn it. That's
Doing
it.
what?
For doing the chart. That's the only thing I had going for my stream.
Well, people don't like to see you do well. That's it.
No, they I mean, I think it just
There's
makes
like
them
this
look
whole
bad.
there's this whole community of Yogs fans who are seeking to cut you down at all points.
Oh, they hate me. That's a
Y.O.S.O's
nice
gone in.
catch.
Doesn't have the BKB up.
Dead!
Oh, no.
Dead! Drow
Could
dead!
be trouble. Could be trouble. This is a lot of damage from Madge. That was a nice path.
That's huge! Nutkin, last man standing!
So good.
No, actually, there's also Avenge.
You also szethw.
Use the szethw. Use that hotel internet. Kill them all.
Lobby internet. Live from the lobby. They're all very low. My goodness, I would just go home. This is an interesting one. Game is close.
This is definitely the game to watch tonight. Because do you know who we've got coming up after this one?
What?
We've got StesichorusTheWise versus average Whopper enjoyers featuring Bonjamon.
Oh yeah!
That's going to be the game to end the night on, I think.
The game is actually quite good. I don't want to curse it, but I'm feeling good.
I'm glad the first game was the shit one. Get it out the way.
Oh, Matey. He's buying the right item.
Matey Potatey.
That's it. He BKB blink. Get in there, son.
Ashwin, do you play Dawnbreaker at all?
No.
I've never seen him play it.
I think I've been physically disgusted by Dawnbreaker ever since that patch where she was just like nutty, and I never wanted to touch that.
Yeah.
I don't think I've ever played her.
Maybe after she's like dog shit for a bit, I'll do it.
No, it's just like I was just looking at her 20 talents. I'm like, I legitimately don't know which one the correct one is. I guess like Radius is more for support.
Yeah, I think the luminosity attacks means that you can proc your luminosity in your spins.
Two attacks.
In your
yeah.
What's it called? Your Starbreaker spins.
Yeah, because you get one luminosity during your combo, and then you get another one immediately after while they're stunned. So that makes sense.
Rognon said Ted eating 100% sounded like eating in Rust.
Dire's middle tower is under attack.
I think they need damage from the Dawn. She's been really big, so just get the luminosity for sure.
Yeah.
Deny that tower!
Oh, I forgot to say earlier. I saw in chat some unfortunate news. Goon Special Forces as a team's officially disbanded.
Yay! What do you mean bad news?
Because I'd like to have some returning teams for the next GOONTI.
Are they going to be like? Are they going to be transfers at the after party?
That's what I'm saying.
Yeah, the Fiend. Get the Fiend on.
When is the after party? Lock it in. What was another one? Divine Rapier purchased in the tournament thanks to Wogan. What was the other one?
He bought one, lost it, regained it, and won the game. It was amazing.
Said to break the smoke.
He does have BKB now, but that's BKB down. But that was a smoke for it, so you know. I think Matey Potatey's doing the right thing with this AC hit. It looks good.
This Clink has 2 minutes left on his Ajis. Please don't go farm camps, Ninja. I think you guys are strong, and you have ages.
I just need a creep.
Fair. I guess he can't eat the ancient creeps that have been hodded, can he?
It's like I think you have to make a smoke play though. It's like it's so hard to push into this split earth stuff.
Or Hotoed, sorry. Wow. The Clinks is starting to do the deeps.
No, Matey Potatey. Get an overwhelming blink. Don't buy an AC.
I think he has to against all these random summons and this Venge of the Drought. Got no choice.
Upcoming RimWorld update? No, I haven't. Let me have a look.
Oh yeah, they're bringing like aliens potentially into the game.
RimWorld Biotech is the most recent expansion that I can see on Steam.
I think they teased something on their Twitter account, I think.
You'd have to link it.
Oh, yeah, I'll see if I can find it a bit.
Announced a new expansion today. I'm gonna look. RimWorld news. New expansion pack dropping soon? Question mark. Well, that doesn't count.
Dire's middle tower.
Give me details or give me death.
Radiant's bottom tower is under attack. Radiant's bottom tower has fallen.
MKB on Y.O.S.O? I guess
Oh,
that's...
here it is, yeah.
What?
RimWorld Biotech was announced an hour ago.
Okay.
Babies, children, gene-modded factions, new mechs, secret societies of deathless blood drinkers. Jesus.
I haven't played RimWorld in ages. Those are always some pretty fun streams. But it's like such a big commitment. Because every time I come back, I essentially have to relearn the game. So it's like a good 3 or 4 days of just grinding through, losing everything, going again. It's hard work. It is hard work. And it's a lot of planning and failing and then trying again. And finally we get a stable colony. And then it'll be some bullshit like some fucking mechs turn up and artillery our base and shit.
No, I did enjoy the Goon colonies last time.
Oh, it's trouble. That's a great stun.
That is.
Oh, there's no control for Ninjasnowman.
Oh my god!
Lost out of Partha.
2 down. Buyback on Venge. Madge ultra low. The swap! The arrow didn't matter! Ice Path catches him, but it's Drow they need to get on top of. They get her!
Oh, that's huge. They used all of their lockdown on the Viper. They used all their lockdown on Viper, and then Ninjasnowman just clicked all of them.
I feel like they don't realise that the Dawn and the Clinks are actually the biggest issue for them. The thing is, this Clinks Ninjasnowman, to be absolutely fair, being very careful, staying out of the way, waiting for a good opportunity, and then fucking Lee Harvey Oswalding them all. It's pretty brutal.
Yeah, it's very well played from him.
Like, they just don't see him until it's too late.
If Lee Harvey Oswald turned up with a fucking machine gun.
Radiant's middle tower is under attack.
I mean, the only way it would be more accurate is if he had the Ags and made a burning army of other snipers with him. Because, of course, as we know, it was not a one-man job. Did you guys hear some of the most bonkers theories? Like, I know you've heard a lot of crazy ones, but there's one guy that for a long time, he opened an umbrella while the route was on. And it looked like people thought, there were a lot of speculation. He literally opened an umbrella and held it above his head. And it was a perfectly sunny day. So it was like, why is this guy opening an umbrella? This is mad. It must have been some kind of special gun hidden in the umbrella or something like that. But in fact, it was a protest. It was the most subtle political protest you could possibly imagine. It was something like his father or grandfather had been some fucking Croatian ambassador and had famously opened an umbrella. It was something as vague as that. And he opened it like, this'll show them, opens an umbrella. Of course, nobody knows what's happening. The Secret Service don't say things.
Back in Croatia, they were like
yes! It showed them! Take that JFK piece of shit! But no, it was like really weird. But look it up. I've obviously given you a very, very tight shit version of it. But it's some weird thing like that. But he was like a suspect, and it was like, no, he's just a fucking lad protesting, and that was how he did it.
No, I think I've heard all I need to know about that story.
I'll see if I can find the detail.
On this day,
book him, lads.
In 1863, a man opened an umbrella.
So,
he was subsequently arrested.
Here it is. A person popularly dubbed the Umbrella Man has been the subject of much speculation as he was the only person seen carrying and opening an umbrella on that sunny day. He was also one of the closest bystanders to JFK when he was struck. As Kennedy's limousine approached, the man opened and lifted the umbrella high above his head, then spun or panned the umbrella from east to west as the president passed him by. In the aftermath of the assassination, he sat down the sidewalk next to another man before getting up and walking towards the depository. Loads of speculation, blah, blah, blah. After an appeal to the public, Louis Stephen Witt came forward in 1978 and claimed to be the Umbrella Man. He claimed to still have the umbrella and did not know he'd been the subject of controversy. He brought it simply to heckle Kennedy, whose father, Joseph, had been a supporter of the Nazi-appeasing British Prime Minister Neville Chamberlain. By waving a black umbrella, Chamberlain's trademark fashion accessory, Witt said he was protesting the Kennedy family. So there we go. So I knew it was something.
It was a Chamberlain play.
Chamberlain, not Croatia.
My God,
an umbrella had been used in cartoons in the 30s to symbolise such appeasement, and Chamberlain often carried an umbrella. So that's why he did it. My bad. We were
That's
close.
so high level.
I know. As if he's going to be like, that umbrella, that reminds me of Neville Chamberlain. How dare he!
Lynx has been played twice before this tournament by Slats.
Who's taking this free shard?
Both were losses. I think Ninjasnowman's had a pretty good performance so far.
Who needs a shard? I think they've
Now he's
got
got
a
a
shard.
shard. Shard on Clanks.
Get the Burning Army out.
Burning Army.
Not Burning Army, the
Burning Army.
Dude skeletons. The mini army.
Mini army.
The Burning Bodyguard.
Burning bodyguard. Let's go, lads. They turned this around nicely.
I think one bad team fight though. They
can lose a lot of buildings.
Like being 22k ahead is not as much as it used to be. It feels like.
If only Benj was here to swap this lad in. So Mon2806 says, protests were much more subtle in those days, no gluing yourself to roads, etc. Bear in mind this was the 60s. There were a lot of pretty dramatic protests back then. Buddhist monks setting themselves on fire in protest at the Vietnam War. You may have missed that one.
I don't necessarily know if they were. I mean, maybe in the Western world they might have been more subdued.
I will also say that this protest was so shit that it took them until 1978 to find out that it even was a thing. They didn't even notice it.
I thought he just got it out as like a parasol.
Who? No, apparently
the
not.
lad with the umbrella, like to shade himself from the sun.
Is szethw ever going to use swap? Like,
I don't know. I think he's just saving it. I think he's using it as save only.
Someone do something.
This is pushing into Leshrac in a nutshell. This is so miserable. Luckily, Matey's done the correct play. Matey's done the correct play. He's like pushing in the side lane, so they at least can't just all stand on that one high ground.
They're never going to swap, are they? I think their fear is they swap him in, and then they all get dawn ulted on top of. That's the fear. They just got to have good positioning.
Oh, Y.O.S.O panicked. Now
I mean, I don't know why, because he can still get swapped. I feel that this is going to go on forever. Well, get settled in, everybody.
They're getting chip damage on the side
lanes. At some point, Dawnbreaker could just blink in and blow up the Venge or something like that.
He got full AC on Dawnbreaker. Like,
once she gets the Basher, like she could just get a good old bash.
Like you've still got Aegis for 2 minutes. But you need to get better at timing these pushes.
They always try to get every wave pushing in because they're so scared of a bit of tickly damage on their 3.
I think they have to this game though, because like Leshrac can only be in one of these lanes.
Right.
But I'd kind of prefer if there were 4 heroes top, and then
they've got vision on
Matey
the high
bot.
ground, but it's ward. It's not the ward.
Because like Matey can join the fight at any point with Solar Guard.
Body true.
The range on that stun.
I don't know what the range on it is. I guess it's the range of Magic Missile again?
I feel like Jakiro could like just slap a dot on the tower.
Yeah.
I mean, that looks like about the range of Magic Missile again with the Ether Lens, so it's a pretty long range. So she could stun all the way out just past that sentry.
Like, your BKBs are up, lads. I think you just commit and you get what you can get.
They've only got 20 seconds on the Aegis now.
If you're going to go, you've got to go right this second.
Oh, you can see Jupiter in the night sky right now.
You could see Jupiter.
Yeah, but
Basically
really easily.
Oh, swap?
You still need a pair of binoculars.
No, you can see it right now.
Well, I mean, you can see it. You don't even see it very well. Like you can see Jupiter like normal, like pretty normal.
Oh no!
A bit of light in the sky, but
I can't see it.
you can see it better now.
They tried to time their go around the Aegis running out, but Badge then ran out the base and died twice.
Oh, this is good.
Drow is doing Drow things.
Rampage? No way.
Oh! Who did they buy back on? Pretty much everybody?
4 buybacks, everyone apart from Alfredo. Playing the Drow.
I mean, the problem for us, Ted, is we can't see shit.
How do you mean?
It's London, mate.
Well, no, Mrs. F just sent me a picture of it.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Fair enough. I mean, we can usually see like 3 things in the sky.
Yeah,
so
yeah.
One of them today.
Where's she?
One Chikiro buyback, and they back off. That's actually pretty worth, I think.
Is under attack.
No, I can't see it. Let me just see if I can see Jupiter.
Go for it. I've never really got all this looking at shit in the sky stuff. I think it's quite interesting every now and then, but I just can't be bothered to go outside and look at it for.
It won't be a sec.
I think eclipses are quite cool, but
Oh, eclipses are very cool. Like, but yeah, if I want to like look at a planet,
just get a picture up on Google.
I'll just get a picture on Google. Yeah, like there's no point. Like,
I think the one planet that I did actually think was quite cool looking at was Saturn. But it was like cool in the way that I was like, oh, that's nice, and then, you know, that was it. I wasn't anything else.
I think it's like for me, it's the planets that you can normally see, like from Earth. Like they happen quite often in comparison to like eclipses.
Yeah, and eclipses are more obvious. Like, if you want to see a planet, you've got to like get the old binoculars out and like try and find it. And you've got to aim the thing around, look up where the fuck it's meant to be in the sky.
Dire are scanning.
The only thing I remember about Saturn from like science in school is that Saturn is the only planet that would float in a bathtub.
Yeah, this is true.
Well, they trying the high ground push again, but this time without Aegis.
I like that's the only thing you remember. That nothing else came out.
That's
of
the
those
only thing I
classes.
remember from science.
Dire's top tower is under
That and
attack.
like my
Just science
my
in general, like not like we took all science, biology, chemistry, it's all just gone in the bin.
Yeah.
All it is the mitochondria is a powerhouse in the cell, and Saturn can float.
That and if you put like salt in water,
Sorry.
your potatoes will boil quicker. That's what I remember.
Really?
So
What's
it's
that?
translated. So like because potatoes have a lot of starch in them,
Right.
you boil them. You want to get the starch out. So you
Yeah.
put salt in the water.
Yeah.
The starch moves out quicker,
Right.
and your potatoes like go softer quicker.
Is this... Sorry. I always salt my potatoes. Is that not something that everybody does?
No, I'm just talking about like what I learned in high school science.
Oh, I see.
So it's basically just translated to cooking.
Radiant's middle tower has fallen.
I mean, every time I'm boiling anything, there's salt going in the pan, I'll be honest with you.
That is true.
Like, put salt and pepper in your water, like if you're boiling something, lads.
Pepper?
Like, yeah, I love to put pepper in water.
So if I'm doing any kind of vegetable now, I think the only thing what do I still boil? Peas is about the only thing I still boil. Frozen peas.
Peas and beans,
Beans? What kind of beans?
like runner beans.
Right. But
not baked beans. I'm not
No.
sticking the old tin of baked beans.
no. So whenever I do broccoli now, I stir fry it. It goes a beautiful bright green. Then you put a little bit of water in the bottom of the wok and cover it, and it steams them. And they're soft and delicious without having all the flavor and all the goodness boiled out of them. That's very pog. Also, carrots.
Eggs on the deck.
Carrots
Oh,
and bosh
that's
them in the
it.
oven.
3 eggs for
Who's that for?
Dawnbreaker.
Yeah, that is nice.
Oh, she's passed it off.
It's gone to ErebThoron? No?
Oh, now he's passed it off.
Who's it gone to?
It's gone back to
Dawn.
Dawnbreaker.
Dawn. You take it.
Guys, I don't know. You take care
it,
of.
No, please, you take it. No, you take it. I give
She
you the
use it?
eggs. You take it, please.
What's it gone? She hasn't got
Witch
it.
Doctor. It's not
She
Witch
ate it.
Doctor.
No, it's
Oh,
gone to Witch
Witch
Doctor.
Doctor's taking it.
He don't even have a BKB.
Oh, what is Y.O.S.O doing here?
So? Oh, he's got the Aegis, but it's down. Like, that's great use of Aegis, lads.
Yo, so what are you
What is he
doing?
doing? They could just swap him in here.
I don't know why they absolutely no idea where Venge was there. That's mad.
Why has Y.O.S.O... Wait, has she got a butterfly?
She has,
Yeah, she has. Okay, fair enough. I was going to blame Y.O.S.O, but he's done well.
No, the only thing I boil now is potatoes. Like, everything else I've just bought a steamer.
It's
steam
just,
everything.
it's so lazy boiling vegetables. Like, I get it. You know, sometimes you just want to fucking, like, especially with kids, I'm just like, I just want to get some fucking vegetables into them.
Just
but
stick the entire fucking thing in there. get the frozen chips. Boom. Stick him in the boiling water.
in the boiling water. It's boiled chips, kids. Get it down your fucking neck.
Get a chips in there, get a turkey dinosaurs in there.
Boiled turkey, dinosaurs, boiled chips, and boiled baked beans. Get it down ya. Your dad's cooking tonight. To be fair, I cook every night. The only things that I can't do gravy. Mrs. F does excellent gravy. I cannot handle gravy. I could, but it's just like I can't do it as well as everything else. So I'm just like, love, can you do the gravy? She does really good gravy.
Bistro in some water, mate.
Yeah, it's really hard. Get the fucking bisto. You put that in the boiling water and you fucking got to stir it up so good, just right. Love bisto.
Then you put it in the boiling water. You put it in the boiling water with the
You
frozen
get the boiling
chips.
water, you bosh it in there. The chips come out gravified. We call them gravy chips. Delicious. There's a tempt here. I think they know.
Oh, that's a good kill.
100 seconds. I
was
wonder if
interesting.
this game will ever end.
But just
That's
having quite fun, just having a chat.
So StSh might have buyback soon. He needs 90 gold, and he's got it in 15 seconds.
Who wants a full English boiled breakfast? Or boiled sausages?
God.
Boiled bacon? Boiled eggs? Well, that's normal, isn't it? Boiled toast? Lovely.
This, Y.O.S.O is getting very impatient.
I still just want to see the boiled baked beans. That's
Boiled
what I
baked
wanted.
beans, boiled bacon, boiled sausage. Lovely stuff.
Run that.
Oh my
Oh
god!
dear!
MP's just gone in. He's the BKB.
Epi, you
He
need
has.
to... But he can stay in the air for so long. No, he went down early.
He didn't get the eggs. Or he didn't get the
Oh
eggs.
my
Witch
god,
Doctor.
Leica just died to Witch Doctor!
Oh, that's huge.
Here comes Witch Doctor with the eggs. The damage. It's not enough.
He was in completely the wrong place and doesn't have a BKB yet.
They won't look like it. I think they're just going to run it down mid.
Well, they should get some buybacks out here.
For 9
Radiant's
seconds.
bottom tower is under attack.
They did lose a lane. It cost them their lives.
But
Y.O.S.O's
stupidly,
about to hit
due
25.
due to this macro fire, their creep wave just died to the macro fire.
Oh
that's still
no,
there.
it didn't.
Yeah, just
And the
ran
wave
through
top
macro
is just been
fire.
pushed out as well.
Oh, this is
That could
brutal.
be big.
That is
could
huge.
be big.
They have
I
no
think the wave
creep.
top's going to come in because Y.O.S.O hasn't dealt with it fully, so they're going to get a push.
Yeah.
Actually, no, the wave is shit. It's going to be very close because this wave is running up top. I don't think it's going to push. I don't think it's going to remove backdoor. Not quite.
I don't think that Alfredo is going to be here in time. I think they have to back off. Maybe control the Roshan because they know it's like.
What?
Just brought back though. He didn't need to.
He really did. The lads are so twitchy on the old buyback figure. 60-minute items are just 7 minutes and 8 seconds away.
Oh my god, this game's been going on 52 minutes.
So, as Plague points out, once the lads decide to push a lane, no evidence to the contrary will distract them. So, there is a creep wave top. They could have just run there, but they didn't. And yes, Wogan's guys did it too. They literally had a creep wave top, ignored it, and were heart set on going mid. And then they were like, well, looks like the push is over, which it now is. They definitely could have taken some buildings. But they chose not to. Bean has AC. That was a messy one. Y.O.S.O needs just a little more patience, a little discipline.
They got the mid-racks,
They did.
but it did cost them a lot in return. Like, buybacks-wise.
I mean, that was pretty much the entire enemy team bought back, right? So, Venge bought back, Lycan bought back. Oh, it was only the two
Yeah,
of them.
just 2 for 2 on buybacks.
Alright, but Y.O.S.O then bought back, and Witch Doctor bought back, so not quite sure why.
I reckon there's going to be a smoke-on-smoke play in about
I don't
a minute.
think either team is ready for a smoke play. I'll be honest with you. I think they're terrified beyond words. I think Y.O.S.O's team's plan is to get all the lanes pushed in again methodically over the course of 8 minutes, wait for Roche, and then try and do the same thing again.
And until Roche, they've got may respawn in a minute and a half, so max 4.5 minutes.
Yeah.
I kind of want Y.O.S.O to buy an armor item. Like when he's being clicked by Drow, he effectively
melts.
has 0 armor.
Yeah. I mean, he's bought the Satanic, I guess, so he can try to stand there and clickety-click, but I feel like it's not often enough that he's just in a straight trade with her, so much as he just gets caught out, clicked to death, and cannot turn and fight. I guess if it went well...
The biggest question for me, why are they pushing mid?
That's a good point.
I do not know. I do not know. The lads, honestly, they're all mid. Like, what they should be doing is getting top, shoved in, and then they're set up for Roche, right? The Radiant team are just cowering. This has made them cower.
I think this like Leshrac, Lycan, Shadow Shaman has worked for them so many times. But I don't think they've ever, Jonas to confirm, but I don't think they've ever been like put on the back foot like this.
Send the dinosaur!
I mean, at this point, Matey Potatey can just blink in and kill supports, and he should be fine. But he will not, because the lads are scared.
And Roshan will respawn in a minute 30.
That's a great stat.
It's also untrue. Last night's game was a massive pog. One of the first genuinely great comeback games, where it took an actual pog play, not just the enemy team all walking into the fountain or some stupid shit. Wogan just entered beast mode, won the game for his team. It was amazing. Never thought I'd see it the day. The dire map is dark for having the map for that long. Yeah, it is. But the thing is, when you just, like, if you've been sieging their base for that long, you've got all the creeps pushed in, they've got some vision down here just now to kind of help them for Roche. Radiant has also managed to get out and get some vision down in that time. But you kind of, your side of the map is just unwarded because you haven't been there. You haven't been there, so why would you have vision there? So when you lose that fight, all of a sudden, you're pushed back into your base, everything goes very dark, because you're like, ah, fuck. We actually don't have any wards in our jungle, or any wards anywhere. We can't see anything. It does get scary.
No.
What?
They didn't kill the wolf in the pit.
Ooh! Oh,
Right,
Roche
both
is up.
team. Yeah, they know, but I don't know. Y.O.S.O 2 minutes and 2.5k gold from buyback. This could be an issue if they can pick him off of this.
Oh, he dead.
Yep, there it is. You just see it coming a mile away.
Yeah, that wasn't great.
Do they not have any save for him?
He got glimmered.
Yeah, but it was like so late.
Yeah.
I'm just watching it back on the stream now. He's stunned. He's lost half his health before someone comes over and then glimmers him as he's going down. Oh no! Ice Path does catch him.
The hammer. Oh, okay.
And away he goes.
Escape.
God, that arrow, fucking hell.
Radiant get Roche.
And now Roche is up.
This is a refresher shard for the Shadow Shaman. This is a disaster. Okay.
How can one Viper make the same mistake so many times? Because Y.O.S.O was clicking the building. I will be honest with you. I really don't think his team is helping him. I don't think either of the supports were ready for him to be gone on. And they didn't save him until so late. Just so slow on the old sentries, on the old Glimmer and Force.
Where are the monkeys going? You've got 50 seconds without this Lycan.
Without the Viper, you mean? But yes, they do.
Without the Viper, yeah.
He's just gonna mill about, mate. He's gonna farm some neutrals, so he's just gonna walk around. They're waiting for 60 minutes. They're gonna wait for 60-minute items.
But like, if you're gonna wait for 60-minute items, yeah, this is the right play. You need to get on the enemy side of the map and get the items, and deny them the item.
Why are you farming? You got all right. So they're not going to get anything out of this, Y.O.S.O foolishness.
But lads, stack the camps. You're more likely to get the items if you stack.
There's one. There's a Book of the Dead. That's nice.
That's a good Lycan item. Fallen Sky. That's actually a good Shadow Shaman item, I think. One Ninjasnowman, hit some neutral creeps. Your team needs these items too.
He's really scared.
He's got Fallen Sky on Lycan. Please tell me someone's taking Book of the fucking Dead. Please!
Did you send it back? Oh my god, it's literally the item that Lycan used to build every game. But as a neutral item.
Oh, it's a bongo and a half! Look at this Witch Doctor roll!
This is
huge! Look at this Witch Doctor roll!
Look at this shit go! Match is going down!
Big kill!
Drow though! Drow is doing things!
Drow doing so much.
Drow does so much damage, my god.
Lots of buybacks coming out.
They want to go for it. They
Right,
know
they're all
Y.O.S.O
in
doesn't
on
have
this
buyback.
push.
Y.O.S.O doesn't have buyback because he doesn't have a gold. What an error that could cause them the L.
They might be able to deny this.
Italy being dumpstered by their bankruptedness.
Okay, one set of snakes.
Arab!
Snakes are going down.
Arab, get out!
There's the second.
Second set of snakes.
Arab, why? Wait, so Lanyro had no intention of force-staffing him to safety there or helping out at all.
Oh, what a play!
That's a huge part. Holy shit, they get the Drow dead for 100! How are they doing this?
It's a god.
Oh, Magus is about to take so much damage. Oh, but the axe! The nihilism.
Why the swap? He was fine.
Oh, the stun! The stun! Get out!
Why did he...
Run, Matey.
Oh.
Yes, Matey, he lives.
Oh, no, it's part of the old! They're gonna get him! He didn't maledict! Or did he maledict? He didn't maledict. He didn't have it.
Oh!
Liquid Frost.
Oh my fucking god!
Oh,
Oh, he Wind Waker's away! Wind Waker's away!
Ninjasnowman wants him. He wants him so much.
Grind at him, buddy. Go, 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 go.
Oh, don't try and TP out, Madge.
Oh, he knows where he is.
He sees him.
Yeah!
He got him!
That's a die back!
He's dead for 2 minutes!
This is some game.
Oh my god. Plague!
Hero MVP by so much.
Plague? You seem like you were paying attention. Did Nutkin TP out to defend this bot?
He did. 100%.
Oh my god.
No match for 100 seconds.
Are they going to try and force the end?
I think they are.
It should be a lot easier without the constant split earths.
I mean, honestly, I think this is their best chance.
Oh, they smell the blood in the water. Snakes go down way too far back to actually have impact.
The Fallen Sky catches 3! Lycan's gone in!
What are you doing?
He's chasing Lanyro! They get the licky!
ErebThoron down. Everyone's just randomly dying. Y.O.S.O just decided to throw away his life.
Where did he die?
He just ran forward and died to the drow again.
When are this team gonna get some fucking neutral items?
Clinks has 11,000 gold!
Force boots!
Clinks has 11,000 gold!
Buy the eggs! Buy the eggs, you coward!
Please buy the fucking eggs!
Oh shit, drow top! Oh my god.
Okay. Oh god.
Seer stone for Jakiro. Lock it in.
No, that like the 3-man fucking Fallen Sky scared them so much they are still in this game. 100%.
Ninjasnowman, I know what you're thinking. Don't do it. Do not push this bot lane in. You need to defend with your team.
This is some fucking game. Holy god.
Witch Doctor's taken the Seer Stone.
He's dead! Give it to someone who's alive!
Top barracks are under attack. Dire structures.
Finally, you come back. Oof. We got to watch a Bonjamon game after this.
Oh. Well, that was fast. We have Octarine on Shadow Shaman. Just get Refresher, dude. Just get Refresher. You don't need this. Just get Refresher. Pretty much the same cost. In fact, I think it's cheaper. Because if you put those down, you basically get a lane.
Okay. The assault has begun. Look how big that Hellbear is. He's furious.
Lanyro has Macro Pyre. Is saving it for something. Holy shit.
God,
the
the
swap.
damage.
God, the swap.
Witch Doctor's up.
Got that Seer Stone, baby. You could just park the old ward down wherever.
Roche could be up in 30. So we could be looking at another few minutes of this all-time Goon classic. Yeah, Plague, Ghost Scepter and BKB, good items, but I think this is dog shit.
Book of Shadows. That's actually pretty huge on the Lesh.
Seer Stone for Ven.
It's now Book of the Dead is on Lycan, and they've given the Lesh the Fallen Sky. He can always Windwanker out if he gets in trouble. Ninjasnowman is down here. If Nutkin can find him... No.
He knows he needs to get the fuck out.
Oh my god, that's absolute fucking lunacy!
They have.
Oh,
Oh,
my
no!
god. Yes, my bad. Oh, why is he coming in?
Oh, the swap!
Why is
Oh my god, they both just killed themselves.
That's a dieback. That's a
Well, within
dieback.
2 minutes.
They just lost because of this.
Ugh.
You were playing so well, matey. Such a bad play from Ninjasnowman. I don't know why he would run towards the shaman that he saw.
He just had to run left.
Well, he died because of the true sight for the Necro.
Yeah, but he
right?
literally had a way out. He was away.
Yeah.
And then decided to try and juke back on them. We need a...
Oh, yes, ErebThoron, BKB! This is now the official longest game of GOONTI. I believe it, Kieran. I feel myself aging.
What is Y.O.S.O doing?
Y.O.S.O, BKBs,
Y.O.S.O
he's going in.
again.
Just get back, lads. God, he almost baited.
I
Ereb
know.
just running in there to try and back him up. They're actually going to live through this. They're going to back up and get Roche. I guarantee you they're going to back up and get Roche. There's no way they keep going here.
Not for a minute 20, so Dawn should be up by then. Why are the lads smoking? What possible reason could you have to smoke right now, guys?
Here he comes.
Ninjasnowman's just run around like a fucking cockroach. You just turn the light on.
Bottom tower.
Drow, very low,
Oh my
gets
God,
swapped
Drow
out.
again. In trouble.
Oh
and
no,
Ereb is dead.
Ereb is dead. He's diced to mad. Doesn't have buyback for 100. They get the silence on Y.O.S.O.
Y.O.S.O doesn't have his BKB up.
He doesn't have it. They're going to get Lanyro as well. In goes Ninjasnowman. He's BKB'd. He can't get the Drow. Y.O.S.O's trying to get the Drow. They kill the Drow. Dead for 100. Y.O.S.O is dead for 100. He has buyback. Needs to buy back right now. He does. He's coming back in. Madge's BKB is down. Ninjasnowman doing a ton of damage. Ice Path catches him. Y.O.S.O's going to finish him off. The enemy's dead for 100 as well. They're still in this game. The snakes have not finished the buildings.
Y.O.S.O is just...
Y.O.S.O's a
blowing it.
maniac.
He's blowing it.
He's a fucking liability.
Dire's bottom tower is under attack. Dire's bottom tower has fallen.
They lost a tier 2 to the mega push from this Lycan.
Are we gonna see any more tier 5 neutralites, or we just need a couple?
What do we need? We need
Rapier
one more.
on Drow. That is our second rapier.
Drow,
Ninjasnowman's going for the Roche.
Drow's
Roche is
bought a
strong at this
rapier.
point, though. Yeah, Drow's bought a rapier. He's abandoned the Roche.
So
They
Roche,
need more bodies in this
Roche
race.
has 46 armor and 14,000 health. He's going to need some help.
Yeah, they just need bodies in the pits to tank for
He
him.
needs Y.O.S.O to help here.
Lycan is hiding in the trees here, TPing out.
This is a big Roche. A refresher shard for...
Give the axe to Y.O.S.O, why not? Get the nosedive, we all want to see it.
I don't play Clinks. I didn't know this is a thing. He's got the ability to cast a hurricane now. Will that come into play?
Is that because he's got... Why is that? Is that a talent?
Yeah, it's just, he eats a creep and he gets this ability.
Oh, it's 15 talent. Okay. That's dog shit.
It's not, I mean, it's called a hurricane, but what it is just like that.
The little tornado.
Yeah. I would love if that's what won them the game, though. It's like pushing Drow out of position with a hurricane.
Yeah, sure.
Oh, he's lost it now.
They gave Y.O.S.O the Aegis. Y.O.S.O's killed himself in the past 5 fights.
Drow has a BKB in... has a Divine Rapier in
Oh,
stash.
she's keeping his backup for both.
Now-
Stygian Desolator, that's nice.
That's an item.
Give that to Clinks.
I mean, Ex Machina is also an item for probably, yeah, I mean, thing he should take, MP should
They
take.
need to be careful here. The
He
enemy
can
team knows where they
just
are.
kill a support for free. I want MP to show some more balls. Let's get some more balls in here.
Both balls in chat right now.
Just blink in and blow someone the fuck up. Blow this Shadow Shaman up.
Ninjasnowman, very confident that they haven't got any vision. Just walking about.
They are on the Slipen though. Oh, the path missed.
Nutkin?
Nutkin's decided to kill himself.
The swap to save Nutkin? That's
They
Snake's
want to go
down.
for this. Here comes the blink.
The Witch Doctor
Oh, that's
ulti
a
is going to
lovely
deal with the
stun.
supports, I think. In comes Madge, gets a stun, adjust his creeps. Madge is in trouble, Wind Wanker's away. Drow doing the damage from the high ground. Ninja needs to be careful.
Oh,
holy shit!
Ninjasnowman.
Oh, but Drow's so low! Drow dead! No, Drow alive! Yes, Drow dead, dead for 100. Ereb as well. Y.O.S.O's up in 1 second. He's alive, but he's fucked. The Macropire is doing so much work. They're all dying in the Macropire. The Lycan goes down. The Dawnbreaker ult comes in. Buybacks for days. It's Madge versus, but here comes Drow. And Y.O.S.O is going to go down. Drow buyback, and this time she's got the rapier.
You die back on MP as well.
Oh, that should be game.
This has got to be it. No buybacks on 3 of them. They call it.
They call it. Oh.
Mancaf will be taking that top 3 spot in the upper bracket final.
Radiant victory.
Wowzers.
What a game.
Yeah, a classic. A Goon classic. Why did Viper have Aegis? I don't know, Plague. I think because he kept dying. I mean, I'm not kidding, but let's look at damage done. I'm pretty sure Clinks was the only really scary one on that team in terms of damage. So the Clinks did 64k, Y.O.S.O did 48k, and Matey only did 36. Lanyro did more just with a fucking Macropire, dude. Good heavens. Also, Y.O.S.O had the Stygian Desolator, and Book of the Dead went to Clinks. Interesting. I don't really understand that. But hey, what do I know? I think the thing is, the moment they get the Drow buyback, they have to leave. And they didn't. You know what I mean? They didn't. Problems. Right, who's down for another game?
So, message from Eri. Because the teams in the other series couldn't wait any longer, they had to start.
Okay.
So I can watch through Dota TV.
Okay. Right, we can do that. Can we skip the draft or not?
I'm not sure. There's like a 5-minute delay by default in Dota TV, but the game's still in draft, so you should be able to watch from the start at least.
Tournaments. Live? No? Tournaments? Goon. Amateur. Europe. Goon. I see Stesi shitters against average Whopper enjoyers, 6 minutes and 28 in. If I click watch, will it drag you guys with?
I think so, yeah. Yes, it does. Perfect.
I am definitely done after that one though.
Radiant
This is the final game, so
a good game. I finally got a good game. No, I just,
oh, I see, you're done.
yeah,
Alright, bud.
I'm done.
Good game. Cheers
That
for
was
watching.
I mean, the first game was bloody awful, but the second game made up for it. I
Yep.
finally got a good.
You got a good game. You got a good game. Congrats, dude. I'll see you tomorrow.
Cry.
See you tomorrow.
10 seconds remaining. 5 seconds remaining.
Jakiro Lich. So, I just don't understand why the lads do this time and time again.
No, these are two heroes that require coordination.
Both of these heroes are fine.
Radiant team back.
Genuinely.
Yeah, I agree. Individually, they're fine. But like, when...
I mean, like, what is the setup here?
Back.
Like, they better pick some really... I mean, they're going to pick some 3, like, fucking Bristle or something like that.
Yeah,
and they're just not going to have a way. Oh, they have banned Bonjamon's Tinker.
No!
Why? Why?
I've been waiting all night for that. Come on, lads.
10 seconds remaining.
No, Puss, that's my point, is that all the 4s they
seconds
play
remaining.
are just the 5s that they can play. And they always say, do you want to go 4 or 5? I'm like, and then they both pick a 5. And farm like a 5 and play like a 5. And itemize like a 5. Like, every single time. It's pretty crazy. Dick Hardley is the streamer playing. Interesting. Why are you a sub? You must have been gifted it. No.
10 seconds remaining.
Dick Hardley. What a fucking name.
5 seconds remaining.
You sound like a 1930s detective. No, I've got StesichorusTheWise to win this game.
Radiant
I believe.
team pick.
As long as they don't pick PL, it should be all right.
So, have you heard of Jane Goodall?
10
The
seconds
name
remaining.
sounds familiar.
She studied chimps. She was like one of the pioneering. Yeah.
Seconds remaining.
She went in
So
the jungle.
yeah, she's like a big naturist back in the day. Went out there and did these groundbreaking studies of chimpanzees and their lives and all that kind of stuff. The monkey lady, indeed.
Yeah.
She's getting a statue built by this charity in Bournemouth because I think she's from Bournemouth or something like that, or she might have lived there. And the other person that they're honouring is an ex Bournemouth fan. He died. He sadly died. Called Nonny, who had
Radiant team
basically
pick.
one thing, which is that he shouted "Red Army" at the top of his voice, and everyone would respond "Red Army," and then he would do that like 10 times. And he would say "Thank you," and everybody would applaud. That was it. That was his contribution to the town. He's getting a statue alongside Jane Goodall. Now, who's had the most impact? I would suggest that Jane Goodall might be worthy of a statue in Bournemouth. That sounds good. But I'm not sure if a guy who chanted Red Army for like 30 years...
10 seconds
I'm just not
remaining.
sure. Did I say naturist? I meant naturalist, my bad. Pudge, Bristle, Abaddon,
5
Dawn.
seconds remaining.
Okay.
Great Timbersaw game, as every goon would say.
I mean, it honestly, if they have a Timber player who can go mid on Timber, do it.
I'm not a believer in the Pudge in this draft. I don't like it. Especially because I'm convinced it's a Mr. Scruff mid Pudge. But yeah, it's like
It's carry Pudge, I guarantee you.
Radiant
Coop
team
playing
back.
carry Pudge. That would be hilarious to watch.
I don't know if that's the pick.
I don't like it fourth. Especially because you're saving Bonjamon's pick for last. And there's a lot of gaps in your draft.
Yeah, if
Average
Bonjamon has such a small hero pool that Tinker, played dog shitly,
5 seconds
is his
remaining.
most played hero, I don't think it's worth saving last pick for Bonjamon, given that he's gonna suck on whatever he picks, because it ain't Tinker, which he was bad on, and that's his best hero. So big problems coming up for Orr.
People are trying to say in chat that this is going to be Coop carry
Dire
Bristleback.
team ban.
I disagree. I think this is going to be Action Dan playing Bristleback poorly, and it will annoy me.
So Zoe, I agree with you. The break the PA will offer with Shard, really good. But she's also fighting against Bristle and Abaddon, and they're two pretty beefy boys. I don't know.
10 seconds
It's going to
remaining.
take time. The one thing is, this is not a
5
fast
seconds
team.
remaining.
They don't push for shit, like at all.
No.
They basically have 2 stuns, Pudge Eat, and Dawnbreaker going in, I
Radiant
guess.
team ban.
The enemy team has Ice Path and Sinister Gaze, so they are also lacking in stuns. But I guess PA can just fucking pop off and kill people. But these are some beefy lads to try to blow up, you know? That's my point.
Yeah, and the heroes that StesichorusTheWise have picked, they're all in on lanes so far. Like, they're all in on winning lanes and then
Yeah.
winning the game in 30 minutes. I don't know if PA is going to have enough time in this game to actually get
That's my
online.
point. Is it's all very well looking to, once I get Deso,
5
BKB,
seconds remaining.
Battle Fury Shard, things might turn around for us. The thing is, Stesi shitters don't have great push. So if their
Yeah.
last pick is a hero that can take buildings like Death Prophet or something, but Death Prophet's just been, they've banned Death Prophet.
What are they thinking for Mr. Scruff?
Don't know.
Radiant team pick.
He plays a decent Ember Spirit. I wouldn't be surprised if he just picked that.
Yeah. I'd like something that can jump the back line and maybe get these supports, because then your Pudge can just focus on frontlining for the team.
10 seconds remaining.
Yeah, I think
5
you're right,
seconds
Toffee.
remaining.
I mean, the only thing is, like, she's going to get eaten anyway, right, if she gets BKB. The thing is that I think this relies a lot on the Night Stalker and the PA blowing up the backline, but the backline is Abaddon and Dawn. Like, it's not easy to blow that up. I reckon it's a 5 Aber and a 4 Dawn. And a carry Pudge and an offlane Bristle. That's what I reckon so far. Here it comes.
I'm really hoping that this is not another 4 Pudge after we had to watch Jake play Pudge yesterday.
He was very defensive about that.
Was he actually?
Yeah.
He just spent the whole time hooking Wogan.
He blamed Wogan for that. No word of a lie.
Oh my god.
I gave him this morning, we gave you a diss on for that bullshit. Why were you doing it? Because the lads were really trying to win and you were just fucking around. It was no. It was late. It was just tax. He described it as tax. Where he was just trying to hook a creep for the money. And she would happen to Phantom Strike. I was like, dude, it looked so deliberate. Here it comes.
Slog.
Oh, okay. So this is then core Pudge. It has to be. It
must be mid Pudge. Must be mid Pudge.
I think Slark has a very good game in this.
10 seconds remaining.
I think so.
There's not a lot of lockdown for him.
Choose your
Bonja Modi. In-house destroyer.
This hero should be very good this game.
Who, OD?
OD, yeah.
I mean, this is like the dream OD game, right? You got all these melee heroes. None of them have any intelligence.
Yeah,
and you can just so pure damage the fuck out of them. Like, holy god.
But then you obviously get to the cons where it's Bonjamon. And if his Tinker performance was anything to go by, he might... I'll put it a nice way. He might miss some of his hero timings.
So the thing is with the Slark in this game, if Coop is on the ball, they really don't have great ways to lock Coop down. I mean, if Nightstalk can get on top of Slark, that could really suck. And I think that's basically, if me, Evan, just fucking gets on Slark, they really don't have great ways to save Slark, because you've got, I guess, the heal coming in from Dawn, Abaddon miscoiling and shielding, but until Coop gets a BKB or something, gonna struggle.
Yeah, unless she's got like Essence Shift already built up off another hero. But there's a lot of pressure on Evan, I think, in this first 5 minutes to not just...
Also, I feel like anytime you're Slark against a PA, the issue you're going to have is you're one big crit away from having to burst your ult off a fucking dagger or something. Do you know what I mean? It's like...
Yeah. It's like you can mitigate it a little bit with the new shard, the shard, the depth shroud, but yeah, it's not ideal.
Like, you need these fights to go on. Like, I think the Slark has to almost play the way the Clinks did in the last game, up to a point of just skirting around the edges of the fight, letting your beefy burgers go in there, and you come in and go, me, kill someone, build up some stacks, run away, come back in. Like, you can't stand there toe-to-toe in these fights. You just aren't going to be able to do it. You have to be very careful.
Yeah.
So it is a mid-Pudge.
Okay, I really hate that against the OD. This feels like the worst
gonna
hero
suck.
they're gonna send.
But it is Mr. Scruff against Bonjamon. Now, I played against Mr. Scruff. I played Puck. I honestly, this was when I went through that stage of barely playing notes, and I hadn't played mid and I hadn't played Puck in a long time, and he beat me. He, like, convincingly beat me, and it was not great. We did then win the game because it turns out he could lane well, but everything after that was not great. Which is true of a lot of the goons, I'd say. Clav's a prime example. So Scruff might do alright. Like, he might just be better than Bonjamon. I know that's hard to believe. Yeah. But there's a chance.
Some people in chat are asking for the feel that they don't know the Bonjamon lore.
So Bonjamon has how many thousand? It's like 1,800 Tinker games or something mad like that.
Yeah. And then we watched him
We were like, wow, so this guy may be Herald or whatever, but surely this is like his hero. Played Tinker, and it was fucking awful. Like,
He,
awful. Do you remember watching him farm the camps with his Shivas?
Yeah, he did like cycles where he'd blink rearm Shivas around in the jungle and did not get a single CS and then TP'd out. I've never seen people miss jungle CS before.
It's incredible. Do you know what's funny is I remember a good while back now doing a scrub cast with Lulu, and one of the guys was playing Tinker and he was doing this rearm Shivas shit, and he would literally every time he blinked, he would Shivas, rearm, blink, Shivas, rearm, even if he wasn't near any creeps. And it made me think, this guy must be scripting, and the script just blasts off all the spells regardless. Yeah, the Bot River Bounty Rune is still there. Good spot.
Oh, great.
But having seen Bonjamon do it, Bonjamon was definitely not scripting. He was just terrible. So I'm wondering if... Why do you not have a fucking stick against Bristol Lane? PA. Why? I hope this is one coming out now. It is.
She started Orb of Venom. Like, I'm not really sure why.
I do not understand why.
I feel like some of the Goon PA players don't know that you don't have to go Orb of Corrosion.
Yeah.
Like it's a really good item to get if you're having a good lane.
Against certain lanes, I guess, yeah.
But you don't have to get it. Like against Bristleback, you're not going to have a fun lane. You basically have to kill this hero before.
Wait, Red, will this bounty rune disappear at 2 minutes and be replaced with a water rune? No! There's now a water rune and a bounty rune there!
They've merged. They've become one. Oh dear, and still no one's going for it. This is actually impressive.
So, Trinity Claw says it's 899 Tinker games. I was told it was a lot more than that.
I swear it was a lot more than that.
I think maybe some of them were against bots.
Maybe.
It certainly looked like it. Alex going in, getting some damage, but missed the things.
To be fair to him, he's half health, both of these heroes.
Yeah. Now, here's a question for you. If Pudge throws a hook at these runes, does he hook one or does he hook both?
Oh, that's some Dota Mythbusters shit right there.
That actually is. I reckon he hooks the top rune, which I think is the bounty rune looking at them, but they're sort of merging into one another. I wonder what happens.
The thing is, that's not something that would be ever covered on Dota Mythbusters.
No, don't go top, Mr. Scruff! No! Wrong rune! Wrong rune. If he'd gone bot, he would find a pleasant surprise.
This is criminal. This is just... How is the Pudge so much higher on CS?
I mean, he does hit for 89, and OD hits for 74, and can only use his Arcane Orb every 6 seconds. And also, he's ranged against melee. 6 seconds, not 16.
I'm so invested in this bounty rune in the river.
I can't take my eyes off it.
What the water rune despawned and then spawned another water rune, but the bounty rune remains.
All right, chat. How long? Oh, Mr. Scruff! Huh?
Does he see it? He doesn't see it.
It's just out of range. No, I'm sure he can see it. I'm looking at him. He can see it.
Oh yeah, this is Radiant Vision. He does see it.
Mr. Scruff, please!
Oh my god. Action Dan maybe dying top.
Top tower is under attack.
They did kill Dan.
And an ill-advised dive.
Now OD's going for the top rune. Alright, chat. At what point is someone going to get this? If we had a mod in chat, we could do bets. Will someone spot it before 10 minutes? I don't know if this is the fight, Mr. Scruff.
Yeah,
go for the bot water rune. Yes, Mr. Scruff! Yes!
Oh, but he's going to get so many bottle charges. Oh, that's 4. That's 4 bottle charges. StSh needs to be a bit careful here.
He really does.
OD might hit 6 off his catapult dying. Does he actually have the mana to cast this? Just about. Not now. Oh, the mana restore. No, Mr. Scruff, get in. Dodge him on. You missed your chance.
He needs the... Okay.
Okay,
He did miss his chance.
Get the essence flux proc. Yes, Mr. Scruff. Yes, Podgemon. Kill him. Drop the hammer.
Nah. So it would do not that much because his mana is low. It would actually really not do much at all. It's 0.4 times the mana difference.
It's
At the
current
moment,
mana.
he has 400 mana,
Dire's bottom tower
and Pudge has 200 mana. So it would actually do 80 damage. So it really wouldn't be very impressive.
I'm thinking back to the old days where it was between
Mana
max
pool,
mana pools.
right.
Yeah. Yes, Dan.
Dan is starting to do things.
This is like Bristleback's first big power spike is level 5.
Yeah.
Oh, it's been broken. That's actually so much damage.
That is ridiculous. That fucking creep.
Yeah, that's hilarious.
Oh shit, Pudge died mid.
Dire's top tower is under attack.
Hammer dropped and saved himself. He didn't even have to use the thing. I guess he had mana.
Radiant's
Yeah.
courier has been killed.
Right. This is the third courier that I think that Lich has killed in this game. They need to stop this Lich.
If you're just going around the back and killing
It's
couriers.
just- he put this ward here. He put this ward down before and he just starts sniping couriers.
Now, Lich is not normally the hero you would think of as a courier sniper.
Tower is under attack.
We haven't really been paying a lot of attention to the bot lane, but me, Evan, doing really well.
Yeah.
Like even before it was nighttime. Actually given Coop what for.
I was talking to Plague and Ashwin about this interaction between Viper with Ags and Slark with Dark Pact. Somebody posted on Reddit. I don't know if it was fixed or something like that. Oof.
Okay.
But essentially, if you Dark Pact next to Viper, you lose half your health. If he has Ags.
Jesus.
Because every tick of Dark Pact counts as like damage, right? And every single one of them procs corrosive.
Oh my god, yeah, oh my god. Yeah, so you're
Bold.
just gonna nuke yourself
Yeah.
over and over again with the first tick.
Yeah.
Dan, you're
Old
a coward.
Deal has a base damage of 200. Correct, yes, sorry, it does have a base damage. My bad.
Eri in chat is actually correct as well. I'm actually shaking and crying at the fact that he has 2 points in Bristleback at level 5. There's just the increase in damage reduction is
It's
so
4%!
small. It's so small.
It's actually 8% in the rear.
But it's like a third point in Quill Spray gets you so much more.
Wow, that is a very bold TP. JCC just nowhere to be seen. Not sure what he was doing. Wasn't
Dire's
stacking.
top tower is under
Was just
attack.
off.
No. He just
Off in the
wandered off to
jungle.
pick up some bounty runes.
Yeah, I don't think that's really worth doing in that lane.
I think that...
Coop, look at Coop examining these creeps
Dire's
Yeah, just
like a
look at them.
scientist. I love that. The focus.
Oh dear. Night Stalker, you've had your time. But unfortunately it's now daytime.
Is that the first night over?
That's the first night over, and he didn't really get anything done. He didn't even zone Coop off the creep wave in the night.
No. If you look actually at the top 5 heroes, all have very, very close last hits.
apart from George on the PA. Is the only core who's suffering a little bit.
Did get a kill here. Here comes Bonjamon. Not sure what the rotation is. Go back mid, sir. Keep bullying this pudge.
Like, he has Meteor Hammer. He really should just be pushing in the mid lane, I think. Like, he's missing his catapult wave.
He really shouldn't have got Meteor Hammer. As I understand it, it's dog shit now. But I mean, it does help you farm. I think as long as you treat it as that and not anything else, I think it's still not bad.
Yeah, no, I think the build is like the Witchblade build is the superior one now.
Yeah.
I'm not sure people go like just, you know, Witchblade and then into like a big int item like a Shiva's or something. But...
So, I've played a bit of OD, and what I like doing is getting a Blink and a BKB and a Hex.
Oh,
and
yes.
The Hex gives you everything in terms of like int. It gives you extra control without having to banish people. Because banishing them is like your setup, right? For your ult. It's not enough damage on its own for you to be like, oh, I'm just going to banish this lad. I mean, it does 360 damage, which is nice. But it doesn't scale or anything like that. The whole point of the Witchblade is it scales. And, oh shit, this Lich ult is going to do some work.
Oh.
And there's the freeze. Oh, here comes Evan. Woken up, and
yes, Evan.
Bonjamon is here too. There's the
he doesn't
slow.
have ult on Stesi. Stesi's just dead here, I think. Yes, Bonjamon.
Bonjamon. When I hear Bonjamon, I think of Bon Jovi. Oh, he's halfway there. Whoa, living on a prayer. Take my hand. I'm dreadful, I fear. Whoa. Bonjamon is here. Bonjamon is here. Where?
Oh man.
Bonjomon. That's what he should change his name to.
Dire's middle tower is under fire. Are scanning.
The lads are actually grouping up. This is good. This is really good. You're losing your mid tower.
Yes. So 4 people for a tier 1 bot, as opposed to 3 people for a tier 1 mid, I don't think is good. Although I also don't like Alex going in. He's actually going to scare them off.
I'd be very impressed if they don't get this tower here.
This is what I was saying about their lack of push. Both teams suck for push. They do have Jakiro, and they do have the meme hammer. That took a long time, and they lost mid, and they might lose PA. No, Mr. Scruff's not interested. Hello, he spotted her. He spotted her. She's coming over. She's coming over. Can Mr. Scruff land the hook? He can. There's the eat. Tema not intrigued. Can blink to friend.
PA actually only 400 gold away from Battle Fury.
Yeah, that's pretty good. Given that she only has 53 last hits, I'm fairly impressed by that.
I mean, the lane was abysmal. Like, I wonder how much time her team could buy for her, honestly. Because after watching the average Whopper Enjoys game the other day, this is going much better than most of their games in the past.
What was the game the other day? Did I see that one or not?
No, that would have been the last game that they played in the group stage.
So what happened in that game?
Absolute disaster. They actually had to have a stand-in instead of George, who's playing the PA. The series was awful.
Oh.
Like, absolutely awful.
Oh, PA died.
Oh no.
She got jumped by Dawnbreaker and Coop.
They're gonna try and get Stesi, but I think Stesi might just ult and then TP.
He's just gonna walk away.
Oh no, they got the gaze. Teach him a lesson. Ult him.
He ate a tree. I often OD ult when I've just had enough. It's like, fuck this guy.
Coop's gone first item Shadow Blade.
Yeah, that's a popular goon pick.
I'm not a fan of that. There's a new build for Slark with diffuse. The people they've gone back to the Diffusal Blade Ags build. I'm a huge fan of that.
Yeah, I've lost to that. It's very scary.
No, I'm seriously concerned with the amount of space that they're giving Coop though. On average, Whopper enjoys. They're not really doing anything. They're kind of just hanging around in a group while their PA dies.
PA blinked to Pudge.
Oh my
to try to get away. Phantom strike to Pudge. Oh. Okay. I thought they were going to do something.
he's
Oh,
got his
look at the
Valkyrie on
beef
turret.
team. Team Beef just walking at them. Here's Pudge.
Throw your ult, slats!
The Banish actually fucked that ult so badly. The Meme Hammer does catch 2. That's a nice ult. Alex goes down. Action Dan is down there. Pudge trying to do something in the back line. They get 2. So as he threw the Lich ult, Bonjamon banished one of the Lich ult targets. So
Yeah,
it stopped bouncing. That's kind of sad.
God damn it, Bonjamon. Not again.
Middle tower is under attack.
The Saboteur.
I think this might be. I mean, at least George is doing the right thing. George is as far away from the fight as possible.
So much stun stacking.
Oh no, Coop. She's in the air.
Alex! The hook missed!
Get her, Coop. Yes, Evan. Evan, you have ult. Chase.
Radiant's top
So-
tower is under attack.
I think I played with some of the lads this morning, and in the first game, someone was like, "Is Discord broken?" Like no one was saying anything, and I wonder in these games how much comms there is, because quite often the lads just won't say a word, like literally not a word. So when you had right there OD banishing and Jakiro just ice paths straight on top of it, and they wasted a whole stun that probably would have resulted in the killing of Pudge. Like, he's going to meme hammer him, clickety-click, ice path, clickety-click, he's dead. But instead, he ice pathed halfway through Astral. He gets stunned for like a picosecond from the ice path, the meme hammer lands, and then he just walks away. Just a lack of communication.
Dire's middle tower is under attack.
That's pretty common. The lads don't really talk while playing that often.
Yeah, when playing in like some Goon games, it sometimes feels like I'm just on an island.
Yeah.
Because I'm just like I'm the only one saying like, right, we're going here, we're doing this. Come
Also,
with me.
here's the other thing. I will ask direct questions, and there's no response. Like, at one point, there was a Beastmaster. This is in the game this morning. Beastmaster was top. I said, oh, there he is. Then they went, oh. I was like, what happened? No answer. What happened? No response. I was like, can you guys hear me on Discord? They're like, yeah. I was like, alright, so what happened? Silence. I'm like, why did you say, oh? Oh, just because I didn't know he was there. I was like, right, but when you said, oh, I thought you meant, oh, he TP'd out. Otherwise, it would have come up there to fucking help you kill him. It's just so hard to get any kind of verbal answer out of the lads. They just won't say anything.
No, it's just you need to. Sometimes lads just need to even like. Not every idea that you have is a bad idea.
Oh my God, Alex! Wow,
He's revealed all of them.
he has.
He's ripped the curtain
You
down.
don't want to initiate on that lad. The hook save. Can they catch anybody? Evan is going to run around and hit creeps.
Evan still has ult. Like he could be
It's
providing
also
them flying
nighttime,
vision.
but he has no interest in any of these things.
Like Evan could just basically be like a flying ward providing vision, but no.
How is PA caught out there? That's big. There's the hook. Oh, wowzers. All right.
This is just a disaster. Like,
Oh, and action down is
Dan's
clickety
just going
click.
to kill everyone. Like,
Yes,
They just
walk
keep
in.
killing.
Walk towards him, Bonjamon.
he lived. The boy who lived.
I don't know how.
Action Dan chased the support for some reason instead of the core.
So, what's interesting to me is that fight happened around the tier 2. I'm pretty sure PA was up here farming stacks and then just walked over. The entire enemy team was walking towards PA, who just sort of was like, oh, fuck. They're all here, lads. It's like, yes! Yes, we know! We've just been fighting them! But if they'd all come up with the Night Stalker, I think that could have been a good fight. This is terrible. This is like game 1. Just dog shit.
I told you, the good game's in the middle. It's like a burger. The good bit is in the middle.
Well, last night it was like a pizza and the topping was the poggest bit. But I'll be honest with you, to me, in a pizza, the base has to be good, or the whole pizza is ruined. Like, you can have the best toppings ever, but if the base is dog shit, you don't have a pizza. This evening, we had a soggy bottom to our pizza.
Oh, that's awful.
And then the middle was excellent, so this has to be a burger. Because the bun is the worst part. I'll often, if I'm in a restaurant, I have a really pog burger, like some fancy fucking gourmet burger, I will take the top off and fucking chuck it away. Get out of here. I don't need you. You are a waste of stomach. A total waste of time. I'm not going to pick you up. Get rid of the top, and then you can just eat the burger like a giant pizza that's a burger.
Oh, yeah.
Because these burgers these days are so thick. They're like 6 inches thick. How are you meant to eat that with your mouth?
Yeah, I don't get it. Like, it's some sort of, like, mentality that it needs to start.
Big save.
Used his ult.
He did. To do nothing. He's on top of Coop. He's going to die to Coop. He died to Coop. Coop's going in. He's going to get slats. I mean, sorry. Coop died. Coop too brave.
Bonjamon double kill.
Bonjamon dead.
Oh no, he hasn't got his ult for 5 seconds. No.
Here comes a hook.
Okay, right.
Blink eat.
I was saying to Toffee the other day, this is the perfect Bristleback mentality. You dive them only as far as you need to kill them.
Yeah. Mayo on a burger, I don't mind it. My youngest likes it. I'm a big fan of the ketchup mustard combo with a burger. I think that's nice. I don't like relish, like onion relish and shit like that is very popular. Not a fan of that. Any kind of like chutneys and shit like that on a burger. This is why, honestly, I'm just a big fan of Five Guys. It's very simple. It's a burger with cheese and bacon. Job done. The bun is not as thick as fucking doorstop loaf bread. Just give me... Yeah, the Big Mac sauce is awful. Just give me the grease of the burger and the cheese and the bacon. That is sufficient. Coop goes in. Away!
Oh, yes. Yes, Coop.
Beautiful.
Okay, she's got the shard.
So, if you want a tip, Draskell taught me this about 8 years ago, of how to land pounces. If you right-click on a hero, you're going to be facing right at them. So you just pounce because you're looking right at them. You don't need to angle it. You just click on them.
Yeah. That makes sense.
What is my view on Five Guys chips? So ludicrously generously portioned. Now, skin on fries, I'm not normally a fan of, but for some reason, the Five Guys ones are really good. Nice and salty, a good chip. But my favourite kind of chip is those triple cooked gastropub fuckers that are like just orange because there's so much fucking chip fat in them and they're so bad for you. So good. Triple cooked Heston Blumenthal chips. Alex?
Oh, big initiation.
Alex was not needed. Gets hooked out. Dan is fine. Building up those quill stacks. Turning his back neatly. Evan is absolutely ruined here. Coop sneaking in for the kill. The Lich Ult is going to bounce. Dan turns his back. That's unfortunate. In goes Mr. Scruff. Gets the hook. This is a dead Jakiro. Slats will be next. That did nothing.
No.
My god. I think he missed.
No, he didn't miss. They've all got full mana.
Okay.
It's a...
Yo!
I think it might be the point, George, on the PA where you have to give up going for the... You might just need the shard now. Because I think you kill at least 2 heroes with the shard.
Yeah, you need the shard, but so good this game. This is, I'm going to say over.
I think this is over.
I think this is over. I don't see how they're going to turn it around.
it needs to be one hell of a high ground defense for them to get back in this game properly.
I also love, you know what, another way to serve chips, one of my favorites? A good poutine is unbelievable. Takes the chip and elevates it to a level hitherto thought impossible.
I don't think I've ever had a good poutine. But I think that's on me. Like,
I got one in Canada,
sure they exist.
to be fair. In Vancouver, right? That was the first time I had poutine, and I was like, this is amazing. And I've yet to match it since. There is, Mrs. F says, a really good poutine place in London. She's had poutine there. She's like, it was amazing. But Vancouver was first time I had poutine, and I wanted to wait. I didn't want to have it somewhere else. I wanted to wait. Got it in Canada, and I was like, yes, this is amazing.
Now one day I'll have a good poutine.
I mean, honestly, it's basically chips and gravy with cheese curds on top. So it's almost like mozzarella on top of gravy chips.
It's honestly everything I like. Where is Evan?
Evan has been dreadful. I don't think Evan's done anything in this game.
He did all right in lane, but he just completely wasted his first night, and it just feels so bad on a Night Stalker when you accomplish nothing between minute 5 and 10. Like, he was still level 5 at minute 10, and I don't know how that happened.
This PA has a fucking death wish. Just constantly ignoring where the enemy are and trying to farm, like, right next to them. Just can't do it. They're just balling around as 5 big lads.
Yeah. And Slark has Silver Edge and 100 gold. That means PA's game is completely over.
They're gonna go get Roche.
This is a disaster for average Whopper enjoys. I fear this is their coffin. This is this game.
I mean, you know what really doesn't help is like Rort said. At no point do they pick a 4 that's going to actually fucking do anything without someone else doing something first. Like, Lich isn't going to start a fight. Jakiro isn't going to start a fight. I mean, if you want to talk about a Impact 5, Jakiro can absolutely be that. Lich can be that, and I think less than usual. What are you doing, Slats? Just chilling on the stairs! Why?
Oh my god, what is happening here?
They don't want to win. They don't want to win. Okay.
It's just, lads, come on.
Evan just does nothing.
Macropire was not used, Evan dead, Bonja being run down.
Oh, Mr. Scruff is in. PA has come back in.
Oh no,
it's alright, now they can call it. Now they can call it.
Oh.
Type GG. Don't be cowards. Type GG. You are 19k behind at 28 minutes. Call it.
This is just 2 sets of racks. If they just call it, please.
I don't like vinegar on chips. I know that might make me crazy, but I think it's... Chips are such a... Like, potatoes that have been fried, and pretty much in general, I love the flavor of potatoes. I do not need them to be covered in something that is so overwhelming. Vinegar. I don't get it. Why, lads?
Oh, slats. Slats, you need to...
In goes Evan.
These lads. Lads, it's okay to call GG.
Oh, again! Bonjamon saves him with the vanish!
Lads, you fought valiantly. It's okay to call it.
This is absolutely horrific. Yeah, thank you, Slats. Sweet potatoes can do one. I'm fucking sick of sweet potatoes. But I do love those vegetable chips that Tyrell's do. Vegetable crisps. Very pog. GG, says StesichorusTheWise. That was absolutely fucking abysmal. I'm very glad that it was over before half an hour. Very glad.
The real question was it better or worse than the first game?
It was as bad. You had a 06 Night Stalker, an 08 Lich, a 1-8 PA, and a 2-3 Jakiro. Bonjamon managed to pick up 7 kills, but not through any real ability so much as just mashing ult and occasionally someone would die. Mr. Scruff went 10, 2, and 15. Let's look at the old GPM. Ooh, yeah. Slats 181. JWC 196. Night Stalker 248. Ugh. Gah. Hero damage dealt by F1 and PA. Oh my god, look at that. Lich did more hero damage than them combined by almost a factor of 2. Jakiro did more damage than them. Hero damage dealt 3.8k and 4.7k.
Oh my god, is that the Bob 4K?
That is unfucking believable. Well, let's bury this one. Red, thank you so much for casting the games this evening. I appreciate that, bud. I will see you for more of this tomorrow. More tomorrow,
yeah. We've got some bangers tomorrow.
Oh, I can't wait. I'll see you later. Right, I'll see you lot tomorrow as well. Thanks for everyone that played. Thanks to Eric for setting them up. I'll see you guys later. Peace out.